is up, Super Fam and Bro Vengers alike? I am Sensei Finito, aka Vane Sensei. I'm here with my boy Mike Beasy, aka Music City Soul, and today is a marvelous Monday indeed. And I hope all of you are having a marvelous Monday as well. Today we about to get real nerdy with it. You already know. We're talking about the Penguin bringing the Eastside together, Lillia Sacrifice, and Agatha All Along. And for our pop culture news, we're talking about the Russo brothers talking about the Doomsday and Secret Wars. They just did like a little interview podcast thing where they were like talking about it, and we're gonna cover that too because we want to know everything that's going on around here. You know what I'm saying? But if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like and a share on the stream because it definitely helps out tremendously around these parts. And Mike Beasy, how you doing today, brother?
Good. We got ourselves a nice Monday, a pretty good lineup of sets, man. I'm ready to rock and roll.
I'm definitely ready to rock and roll. We starting it off a little spicy already on this Monday. Me and Mike Beasley were just talking about the Fantastic Four and Reed Richards before. So I'm gonna put that as a poll up in here real quick. The question that I asked Beasley because I think it's a pretty solid question. And the question is, do you think we come out of the multiverse saga with Pedro Pascal as our Reed Richards? I think it's a solid question.
Yeah, that's a. You're gonna have to put your thinking caps on, people, because what you think might be, maybe may not be. If you really, 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 really go into it, we'll get into it. But I need y'all to put some thought into that before you jump in that poll question and answer it.
For real, for real. I want to see what like the overall state is. You know what I mean? I want a little temp check to see what people think about it as we continue into these multiversal things that we got to talk about today. You know what I mean? Because we got a
Oh
lot of
yeah.
multiversal things to talk about today, my brother.
Oh, we own it. We own it.
So how has your Monday been today, G? What you been up to, brother? Just another typical Monday or what?
Yeah, it's pretty smooth today. Mondays aren't usually the greatest of days. Shout out to the guy Garfield.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know, you know.
saying.
But I mean, today's been pretty smooth though. So everything's pretty cool, pretty copacetic, chilling, watching the usual little
Watching
wrestling, little
seven
sports
things
action.
at the same time. I'm already
The shadow clones are at work.
brother's in the stream watching Monday Night Football, watching wrestling, and he checking out the new episode of Superman and Lois. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I better know it. Better
bro,
know
you
it.
got three screens going. I already know. Oh man, that's hella funny. But the first thing up on the docket tonight, my bro, is of course let's talk about of course the Penguin, man, because the Penguin just happened. We always got to start it with the Penguin. How'd you feel about this week's episode, bro?
Man, it's another banger. It wasn't as action packed as the last few have been, but it was still a lot going on. It was a lot to look at. We got a little bit of a temp change from one of our guys in that show in that episode. So it was good to
Yeah.
see.
I agree, man. I agree. I loved. I feel like there was a major shift in everybody this episode. We saw everyone kind
Ooh,
of
yeah.
level up and become another person a little bit too. You know, like it just seems like I don't know, man. I really liked it. I liked it. You know, whether it was Penguin or Vic or Sophia, even Sal. You know, even Sal with him being all sad and stuff. It was. Everybody came out this episode a different person than they were when they went in. You know what I mean? And that was
Yep.
solid, yo.
That's a good point. That's a good point, especially with Sal. The man's grieving. You got to remember, he just lost his wife and son. You know what I
Facts.
mean? And Sophia kind of stepped in and made that became like the pseudo daughter for him in so many ways, right? They kind of have a moment
Facts.
together in the kitchen, and they kind of bond a little bit over, I guess, grief, trauma, a little. You know what I mean? They kind of
A little
connect
bit of
on some
everything.
levels. So it's kind of cool to see almost the humanity in the both of them,
Mmm.
knowing these two are just complete savages.
Facts. I agree, bro. I agree for real, for real. Like everybody, they are both complete savages, and it's something that we also talked about. Like how are these people who are actively murdering everyone around them, also having empathy for each other and the losses that other people are going through? It's insane, man. It's insane.
My goodness, the way
It's
they, the
def.
way the show kind of balances those two parts of these individuals, Penguin included. Just
Yeah.
like, dude, these are freaking monsters that we're talking about. And then
For
here
real,
they
for
are
real.
having empathy and emotion for things. It's just like, whoa, whoa, what a balance.
What's happening? My guy Kiwi said, "I'm here. I'll be here the whole night." Yo, what's up with that Kiwi? How you doing, G?
Kiwi.
Hope you having a good one, man. My
Yeah,
guy Kiwi
yay.
said, "I think it was a wait. Hold on, hold on. I don't see these popping up on the screen. Hold on, hold on. We gotta get these comments out here popping so we can see them. Nope, that's not it. YouTube. There we go. Oh, and I see you over there, Collect, over there on TikTok. I think that's you, Collect. I appreciate you slamming that like button, G. I appreciate you very
Hey,
much.
let's
We got
go.
350 likes on the TikTok. Yo, it's up already.
Jumping already. I love it.
I hope everybody's doing good in chat. Let me get a 1 in the chat if you having a marvelous Monday, and let me get a 2 in the chat if you ready for this Monday to be over. You feel me? If you ready for this Monday to be over, let me get a 2. But if your Monday has been smooth, let me get a 1. You know what I mean? Let me know how you feeling. Um, Kiwi said, "I think it was a great idea to cancel Blade." That's cold. The only
That's
way I
funny,
think
man.
it could have worked as if Cottonmouth became Blade, that wouldn't have been a compelling story.
Oh, you
if
diabolical.
what
You
if
are
yo
diabolical.
you're
Yo,
Kiwi started it off hot, bro. That's
yo,
crazy, bruh.
yo.
Okay, look, I'm gonna let BZ answer this just in a second, but real quick, I'm gonna say this. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
say
get
this.
into that. We'll get into that.
Go and check out my video that I just did on this Blade stuff that you're talking about. Actually, man, I just did a
Yes.
whole video on what's going on with Blade, where we're gonna be moving with it, and I think we even got some more news that might be happening around Blade soon, just because of how things are progressing and how everyone's shifting movies around and everything's happening right now. They're doing their damnness to you know to really make things. I mean, happen in this multiverse saga. That's really what they want.
That's facts. Like you said, watch that video. That video is very, very on point. It is accurate. I watched it myself. It is exactly what we're going to speak about later on. So definitely check that video out.
Yes, sir. And yeah, that'll probably be the next thing that we talk about as well after we discuss these episodes of the Penguin and of course Agatha. But let me see. Okay, I think that's it in chat right now. Oh, my guy Collect said, "Nah, I need that Blade movie." Facts, bro.
Just
Facts.
be patient. Just be patient. Just be patient.
Coming soon. Coming soon. Just not
There you
soon,
go.
but soon. You know what I mean?
But still,
If they make it work with him, that would be great. I think they're gonna make it happen. Bruh's happy about stuff too, so we'll deep dive
yeah.
into that soon. But yeah, bro, the Penguin was fantastic, bro. I love. I wanted the time jump, but I didn't expect the time jump at the same time. Like that. That was crazy
I
to go
agree.
from like, oh, we're just chilling here, and then boom, like, nah, this is an effective place now. They're moving throughout the tunnels. They got people on motorcycles so they can move faster and get to the other places in Gotham. Like, bro, they are doing it, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, like they
whoa.
were a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But that also just goes to show how on point the Penguin really is when it comes to this street shit.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like that guy
Yeah.
be on it, brother. Like
Yeah,
he's
like
on
that.
top
Like
of
you said,
game.
like it just shows the determination, the grit that man had. Like the never say die, and the never give up attitude that he has. He's like, nah, bro. That man came off the truck with one pot of mushrooms, bro. One.
Bruh.
He
And
was
he
like, nah,
made
nah,
it
nah, nah.
boom.
We gonna make that work. Keep them things cold. Hold on.
Keep them things cold and let's go find somewhere moist. And we gonna make
Yeah,
this shit happen.
he made it work, man. He was like, hey, I bet one. Cool, no
Yeah.
problem.
Yo, we almost at 1K likes on the TikTok already. Yo, I appreciate the love over there, y'all. Y'all going
Shout
crazy.
out to TikTok, man.
Yeah, TikTok be going zany. Y'all jump in the
Yeah,
conversation too, man. Y'all already know.
I'll be jumping on TikTok. I love it. Love the love.
For real. But then, of course, we are doing open chat as well. So if anybody, or open mic type shit. So if anybody is in the Marvel Bros Discord and you want to kind of give some of your thoughts or opinions on something that we might be talking about, you can jump in the audience, and then we'll be able to kind of grab you and then you'll be able to kind of give your thoughts about something real quick and then jump out. You feel me? So
Come through. Come through. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want your comments, your questions, your opinions. Come through.
facts. For real. Man, okay, like let's just run through the episode, man. Like let's just talk. We can just I think it's safe to just openly just shoot the shit about the episode uh rather than go like piece by piece, I feel like. You know what I mean? So what
Yeah, I'm with
was
it.
your favorite moment from the episode?
Ooh, I think what we talked about just a minute ago in the opening, the humanity we saw, um, in everybody. Kind of, this is a
Yeah,
really
yeah.
really tense situation right now, right? Like we're literally now at war, and in the midst of that, everybody finds time to be something to someone. Like Vic had a thing, and he needed someone to be there. Penguin was there for him.
Yeah.
Sophia is there for Sal, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So it was like it's tense, but at the same time, there's a softer side to it. So I think like that balance between it, I think that really played up in this episode. Now you mentioned it on stream, the way the contrast between Oz's dirty fingers as he's painting up
Oh,
his mama's face. You know what I'm saying?
bruh,
Like
they were going
the
so
beauty
crazy
behind
with
it,
those things. Yeah.
the beauty behind the ugly, right? That's I
Yeah.
think that in itself was the best parts of the episode to me.
No, I agree, bro. I agree, bro. And that moment was just so powerful. How
Mm.
he's like, he comes in, he sees his mom is in the bath, she's like, "Don't look at me. Don't look at me." Like
Oh
that
yeah.
entire transition from going in to him sitting down and trying to take care of his mom, it just hits you different. You know what I mean? It hits you
Mm.
different. And she's like, she's just it just works so well. And then she just sits there and she asks him, when it's time, before my mind is out of the way gone, you got to take me out. Like, what?
Ooh wee.
Like,
Ooh wee.
like that was crazy.
Ooh wee.
I didn't expect
That was
that,
that was
brother. Like
heavy.
that was tough. That was so heavy, man. And
Oof.
then after that is when
Oof.
he puts the makeup on her and stuff. Like, damn, like
Yeah. Right
that
after that.
whole transition is crazy, bro. And it just holds so much weight in it as well. I'm like, damn, bro. I don't even know. I was ready. I was just ready to. I didn't even know. I was like, bro, this is what we doing today? Like, bro, we just
Yeah.
we just had a heartbreaking episode with Agatha All Along, bro. And then on Sunday, I can't just see Penguin win, bro. You know what I mean? Like his mama gotta ask him to commit matricide, bro. Like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
This
It
is
was
not what the hell I
crazy
signed up
to
for with this show. You know,
oh man, like to have emotion be a character in the show, man. Like that
bruh,
is something that is hard to do without
that
it
is
being or
not an
feeling
easy feat
forced.
for sure.
You know? And they did
Shit,
it
1 second.
masterfully with this episode. And it's just like, dang,
My
man.
headphones
It's
came
like,
unplugged. I can't hear you. Hold on, G.
yeah.
All right, I'm back. What was you saying?
Okay. Cool. But yeah, I was saying like they made emotion a character in this episode. And that is hard to do without
For
it feeling
real.
forced. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bruh.
And so
Because it
and it
didn't
was just
feel
natural, it
forced
was
at all.
organic, it was beautiful. This was a beautiful episode, dude. It was just like but we just watched the motherfucker die. Well, you know what I'm saying? But it was so beautiful.
Bruh, and that was crazy, man. Like, like, bro, Vic has had just a come up like crazy in the
What an
show,
art.
bro. Like, his arc has been insane. Like, bro, I knew he was gonna have to do something, but I ain't know he was gonna do what he did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bro,
I was like, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna do that to his boy.
he ain't about to do Squid like that. That was definitely me, bro. That was definitely me. I was like, bro. I was like, he really about to take Squid down to the tunnels. He was like, oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
underground. I was like, what? I was like, no
Just hold
way.
up.
I was like, no way he just said that, bro. And then Brett turned around and gave him that waka. I was like,
One time for the one time.
bro, straight to the neck. I
Pow.
was like, oh my
Oh, oh,
goodness.
whoa,
Bro,
whoa,
yeah,
Victor.
Victor, what did you just do? Victor, what?
Oh, dang. He did what he had to do, though. He had
He
to make a
did,
choice, man.
bro. He
He had to
had
make a
to,
choice. Like,
because bro
do I
was not
jeopardize
letting up.
everything? Do I man up and make a move?
He even tried to pay bro off. He was like, bro, look,
He sure did.
I don't want you to die, bro. So just take the bread, go, and we can
Are you
go our
back now?
separate ways. And bro was like, nah, bro, I'm not.
He
Unacceptable.
like, you
How
trying to
dare you
pay
give
me?
me
Hey,
free
the way he
money,
was tossing the money back at him, no, I probably would have shot
bro?
him off that. I mean,
I
hey,
would,
bro,
yeah. I
whoa,
mean, off
whoa,
principle.
off rip. Like, hey, look, I'm trying to save your life. Now you playing with it. Okay.
You must not care,
You you clearly don't value life.
bruh.
Got it.
And he was like, bro, you don't understand, bro. Oz will kill you, bruh. And he was like, whatever. It was
He ain't
like,
believe
bro,
him.
what? Okay. If you don't think he'll kill you, then I'll just do it myself. Bow! Like, oh.
Nah, Squid
Again,
had to go. He had to go. He knew
Victor.
way too much. He knew way too much already. He had to
Why
go.
did he know so much? I was mad as hell that he knew so much. I
That's
was
my.
like,
I was like, oh, whoa,
whoa.
whoa. He know everything. You think you working with Oz? Oh, wait a
Bruh
second,
said Wizard of Oz, no one can
bro.
see him. But I'm like, what the hell is happening here?
I
Bro,
said, nah, he know too much.
I
He
don't
got to
care what
go.
anyone says, bro. Jack Schaefer and Matt Reeves definitely was working together when they made these shows. Because
You,
it's
they
just
sharing
way
notes with each
too
other. Shit. What you got going on in episode
it's
6? Okay, bet.
bruh, it's just way too close, bro. Like the shit that happens is way too similar. Like I'm like, what the hell is going on, man? Who
In the same weeks, like
bro,
there's no way they weren't talking to each other. There's no
there's
way. You
no
can't tell me.
way they weren't talking
You
to each
can't tell
other.
me.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But um, I just love Mama Cobb as well. Like Mama Cobb is just
Man,
I didn't know. I don't even know if I knew she was gonna be this involved in the story at all. Like
I
now that
didn't
I'm
either.
thinking about it, I'm like, nah, I really didn't even know anything about Mama Cobb happening, and she's actually become one of my favorite parts of the shows
Yeah,
because she's a
she's
menace,
definitely
bro.
one of the best parts.
And she's a gangster. She don't play, man, and I love that about
She's
her.
savage. Like you understand where Penguin gets it from. It's like, okay,
Truth.
Mama this way. Got it.
Oh, Mama's
I
a
get it
gangster.
now.
Yo,
Mama's
we just
thugging.
hit
Okay.
3K on the TikTok. Yo, my guy Collect, you going crazy over there,
Whoa.
G. Go crazy, bruh. Bro said, I'm gonna get you to 10K. Yo, I appreciate you, G. I
Turn
appreciate you
it up.
very
Let's
much, man.
go, bruh.
I appreciate you. Big shout out to my guy Collect over there.
He moving. I love it. I love it.
For real. But yeah, man, Mama Cobb. I love the relationship between Vic and Mama Cobb in this episode as well. I think it was one of the
Mm,
um like one of the smaller things that happened that wasn't as heavily pointed out in the episode necessarily until you get to the very end. But in the entire
mm-hmm.
episode, you actually see how much she's starting to care about Vic. Like, I don't know who the
Right.
hell Benny is either, because like who's Benny? Was that one of the brothers? Because it was like Jack and Ryan or something
She
like
did
that,
call him.
right?
She did call him Benny.
But she
And
called
to
him
that
Benny. Yeah,
point,
I was like, what the heck?
yeah. To that point, again, like we talked about not too long ago with the family aspect, how it's a soft moment. They are all sitting down at the table, like eating breakfast and shit together. You know what I mean? Like a family.
I
So you
love
got
that.
like Sophia's new family, and then
Yeah.
Victor's new family, and they're all kind of having this moment with their respective new families.
And that was and the crazy thing is while those were both beautiful moments, I still like the way that the class difference was put into it very heavily, right?
Ooh,
We start with
good
Sophia
point.
and Sal, and they are literally chilling, listening to music. They're eating food. The lights are on. They're all toasty and big, chilling with super expensive wine. And then
Great
immediately
point.
after that, we transfer to one pot being used to cook a big ass side of scrambled eggs and a big ass side of sausage. They over here having like a complete Italian, or not Italian, but like this whole meal. They have all these ingredients at the ready, and then you switch over to the east side where everybody is poor, no one has money, no one has anything, and all they're trying to
Mm,
do is just survive for real. On one
mm,
side they're splurging and they're able to be frugal with the things that they're doing, and then on the other side they're scrounging for whatever they can. And then we also
mm.
see Penguin like, hey man, get the power back on, and then we hear, yo, they're diverting all the power to the rich neighborhoods. And it's
To
like,
the
bro,
rich
they're
folk.
doing what? Like, bro, like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that is
Ah,
crazy. And Penguin,
that is
he
a
goes and
fire point.
handles that after his mom is freezing in the tub, right? Like, once his mom is
Mm-hmm.
cold in
Yep.
the tub and the lights are out, and he's like, bro, it's too cold in here for him. All right, bro. All righty, buddy. We are not about to suffer on the east side, bro. It's just not happening. And then he goes to the freaking congressman in the parking lot of like City Hall and just hymns bro up. I was like, oh my God, what's
That's his
happening?
own car, bro. This man just left me a whole meeting. This man just had a whole town hall meeting, and you right there,
Bro has
you
no
right
fear.
there.
He has no fear.
Zero. Goodness. I like, oh
Ain't
yeah,
no
this
way.
dude's savage, bro.
Bruh, and that was
Savage, man. I'm
Penguin's
tired of
car.
this shit.
That's the crazy part. He parked close to bro on purpose to make
He
him
so did. He double. He overparked like a motherfucker. He overparked like a.
so he could catch him and he wouldn't be able to just jump in his car and skirt away. You feel
Oh,
me? Bro,
oh,
Penguin be
that's
thinking
crazy. And the way
ahead.
he walked up on him, the way he walked up on him, though, like, "Hey, yo, what's up, man? You too good to talk to me? What's up?"
He's like, oh yeah,
Like
call
it was.
mine's guy. Right, now I'm
Yeah.
nobody's guy, bro.
It's
Name's
like,
Oswald Cobb. You gonna remember it, bro.
yeah, you gonna know it. You gonna know after this, bro.
I'm gonna put these pliers in your nostrils.
Yeah, we cold over here. Turn up the heat.
Bruh. Pliers to
That
the
was savage.
nostrils was insane, bro. I was just like not prepared, bro. I was like,
And it was crazy
damn.
because like when he was trying to fix whatever he was working on at the house, he had them pliers. He was
He
click,
had
click,
to,
click. I was like, he's gonna do something. He gonna do something crazy with these. I had no clue, dog. I had
bro,
no clue.
he just had them
Was
handy.
not
He
ready.
looked at him and was
He
like,
just had them.
all right, bet. I know what to do with these.
Yeah, I got
let
an
me put
idea.
let me put these in my pocket for later. It's like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah. Save this. Put this shit on layaway real quick.
And at that moment when he's fixing the generator as well, I love how Vic comes in and then he's like kind of talking about his issue with Squid and everything, and then Oz is like not paying attention at all to what he's
Oh,
saying
at all. At all. He
because
didn't hear shit.
and then he immediately just turns around and just like really dumps something even heavier, than what Vic was trying to say. And he's like, "Yo, bro, is mom good? Like, mom's dying, bro. They say they don't even know what she got anymore." And then I love the way that Vic is just like, "Damn."
Damn.
I mean, compared to what he's going through, I could shoot
Yeah.
this dude
And then he
Squid. Like
man,
that. You
and
know
then
what I mean?
he immediately showed concern and started asking questions. So like
Bruh.
the like you said about how much that relationship has grown now. It's like the care is there amongst them three. So like he's like, oh damn,
Facts.
for real? Is everything okay? Yo, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like he immediately shifted gears from what he was dealing with to what Oz was dealing with. So like that was a nice little touch there. Again, with the emotion being a character of the show.
Man, you're right. The emotion is a one hell of a character in this show, and it's emotion on every level too. And that's the thing that is
Mm,
beautiful. It's not just like, oh, it's not just super sad. It's touching. It's heartfelt. It's
right.
it's uh, motivational, even in a gangster kind of way. You know what I mean? Like it's all of those It's all of those. Like it's all of the things put together. And I
Facts.
love it, bro. I love it. Um,
Facts.
let's see. Eve, bruh. Come on, G. We gotta talk about Eve.
Ooh,
I know you
baby
have a little
girl,
bit of a different take on Eve than I
baby
do because I
girl. I don't
definitely am
agree
like,
with it. I don't agree with what
I'm
she did,
like,
but I get it.
how
I don't
dare
agree.
she?
I don't, I'm
I,
kind of in the middle. I'm kind of in the middle on
okay.
that because
I
it's like,
guess
I
my main
mean,
question is: do you think Penguin knew that Carmine was killing women? Like, do you think he knew that for sure? Because
I don't. There's
that's
nothing
what
that
that hinders on.
suggests. Nothing that suggests from what we've seen anyway. There's nothing that 1,000% suggests yes. But if you
Yeah.
were, if
Right.
but in Sophia's case, to connect the dots, you can see why she thinks that way
Yeah, I can see
because
that.
it didn't happen until he went and said something, and then all of a sudden
But I mean,
I'm
they had a
gone,
whole heart
and
to
he's
heart
on the come up.
at the well. I see. This is the thing, right? When they had the heart to heart, that's when she
Hmm.
immediately found out that Penguin killed her brother. So I guess she could. I guess I can understand why she thinks everything that he's saying is a lie. But he told
Right,
her
right, right.
straight up, like, "Yo, I didn't know this shit was gonna happen," and he was being
Yeah, he was
honest.
pretty.
We saw the
Yeah,
tears
he
hit
was
his
pretty.
eyes. You know.
He was emotional about it. Yep. Yeah, I was
Like,
about to say he
yeah,
was
bro,
very
he was
emotional about that.
emotional. Like, so that's why I'm like, I don't think. And then we even see him dealing with the ladies in the other episode. He's like, "Hey, ladies, how you doing?" You know what I mean? Like and they're street workers walking the night. You feel me? And he's showing love
Right.
and being
He's showing
respectful
love to them.
to everybody. So I'm like, bro, I just don't. I feel like I don't know if he knew that Carmine was smacking his girls. You know?
Right. And that's why I said I'm kind of in the middle because I think from Sophia's standpoint, I can see why she says that, why she believes that, why she can connect
Yes.
the dots that way. But from Penguin's actions themselves, they say opposite because again, as we talk about the care that he has for the people around him, he obviously cares for Eve and everything that she got going on over there. Like he's trying his hardest not to put her in jeopardy, even though he kind of did. But
He
it wasn't by
kind of
design.
did,
But
but
it
I
wasn't by
mean,
design, you know what I mean? But
it
like
wasn't supposed to go that way, right? Like,
exactly,
if
exactly.
they
So
would have
it's
never
like it's
got hemmed
hard.
up by the Maronis, they would have never been in trouble. You know, they would have never been in trouble.
The Maronis were the wild card, but like it's kind of like I guess I see both sides of the coin here, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get it, and
See,
and
this
I
is the
think
thing.
I also think it's Sophia kind of playing it up to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
what she
she's doing the
wants
exact
out
thing
of
that
it.
Penguin be doing. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
that's where I was
manipulation,
like, wait a minute, hold on now, you doing the same thing because
manipulation.
like
Yep.
because for Eve to like Eve thought that Sophia was Hangman, right? That was the whole reason
Right.
why she was mad at Oz in the first place because she thought that Oz was dangling her girls in front of the Hangman. But he knows Sophia isn't the Hangman. So he was never
Hmm.
dangling her girls in the first place. Like they were never in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like the reason why you mad is actually the reason why you shouldn't be mad because he knew that she wasn't the Hangman, so he didn't bring y'all around the Hangman because he knows that she's not the Hangman. You feel me?
Hmm.
Like that. I'm like, bro, what's happening here? And
So
then
yeah, I
for
think
her to
it's just
turn on him in
her
such a major
using.
way, bro, that was crazy. Like, oh,
But
this
like
is
we said
exactly where
earlier,
he's
we was
at.
like, well, we probably shouldn't trust her because we just shouldn't. And they kind of foreshadowed it a little bit in the earlier
Mm,
episode when she was kind of snapping on Oz
yeah, true.
about it and all, that kind of thing. Like, yeah, she's probably gonna
Gonna
turn.
flip. Yup.
She's probably gonna turn. But like, I thought it was gonna be more of a kind of like a
A
lashing out
brutal.
type thing. It was more like she got
Yes.
coerced and she almost like again with the connections. It's kind of like she connected with Sophia on the level on this episode because even when like she walks in the room, we get a different side of Eve, right? We got a different side of
Mm-hmm.
everybody. We got a different side of Eve in this episode, right? She's always dressed up and in her uniform, so to speak.
Yep,
We don't
yep,
get any of
yep.
that here, you know what I'm saying? We got like regular Eve. She was chilling, like she opened the door, like, hold the hell up. You
Sweatpants,
know what I mean?
hair
It's like
tied,
what
chilling with no makeup
sweatpants.
on. You feel me?
I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, she actually
We
looked
in the
better like
house.
that than she did when
Yeah,
she's
she
in a
looked better.
uniform. I was like, oh,
She
wait a
looked
minute. Like,
better.
wait a minute.
And she's just like there, and like Sophia was even taken aback. She was like, "What? You don't recognize me?" I was like, "Damn, I don't."
Damn. You a fool,
but
bees.
but I think that's kind of what eased Sophia off of what she was originally there to do.
Yeah, truth. And I mean, yeah, bro. Everything should be so. I feel like that conversation between them could have went a different way with the things that were
Mm.
revealed. You feel me? Like all
Mm.
the things that were revealed on both sides could have been like, oh, okay, like it didn't mean the negative necessarily, but it could have been
Right.
spun towards the negative, right? Because again,
Mm.
Eve starts the conversation by saying, I know what type of guy he is, right? Like, I know what type of guy he is. So, with her saying that, it's like, why would you think he would tell you everything then? Like, I'm so confused. You know what I mean? Like, why would he tell you everything if you know that he a lying narcissist? You just said you knew that he was a lying narcissist, but you was riding for him regardless. And then you're like, nah, he's a lying narcissist, so I'm not going to ride for him. Like, bro, do you know who he is or do you not? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
oh man.
Like, bro, we in the hood. We not in the, this is these are street rules. Street rules are different, baby. Street
That's
rules
not it.
is different, baby.
Nah, that's
We
that's
all
facts though.
criminals
That's
here,
facts.
G. You know what I'm
Ain't
saying?
nobody doing what they're supposed to do out here. Okay.
Everybody criminals.
Nobody living by the law out
Everybody
here.
breaking the law. Exactly.
What law? What you talking about?
Everybody
We don't do that.
lying. You know what I'm saying?
Every-
Like everybody.
That's
Oh
facts though.
shit.
That's facts. So it's. Those are good points. Those are good points. But I think for those very reasons that they connect and they kind of have
I was
a
so
little
mad.
thing
I was
because
like, how dare
she
you?
was she and then Sophia cocked the gun and everything. I was like, oh damn,
Bruh, come
shit.
on.
I was like, wait
And
a
and
minute,
then
time out.
it's like, didn't you come here to kill me? She clearly did come there to kill her. Like she
Obviously,
clearly
she
came there to
opened the
kill.
door and the pistol was ready. She didn't hide it at
Like
all.
the only reason you didn't die is because you were calm. You feel me? Like if you would have been like, oh my god, no, she would have killed you still. Like, and you're
Yeah,
like, oh, and she doesn't kill her. She's like, oh, well, this is exactly where he's at, bro. This is exactly where he told me
that's
he would
crazy.
be. Like that.
Even
That is
that
insane.
scene, even that scene, that conversation, those that the two words, the two-word conversation that was between the two of them. It's just like
Like,
Crown
and the
Point
thing,
by the zoo.
why
Like,
did you
damn, that's
say the
it.
most pivotal pieces of information possible? Like, why you ain't just say, I heard he was on the east side or something? You know what I mean? Like, if you
Out
don't
east
give any
somewhere.
information, but you're like, nah, blood for blood. You feel me? You have the right to go smack him.
Yeah, that's what she said. You deserve a shot. I'm like,
Like,
whoa.
bro, what the
All right, it's
what?
like that. It's like
That's what.
that.
See, that's why I was like, damn, this is
But now,
betrayal. This ain't even like she wasn't coerced. She said, you deserve a shot. You deserve a
but
shot to
I feel
kill him.
see what I think is just kind of just going off the scene alone, just kind of
Yeah, yeah.
the emotion factor here. Eve's probably pissed at this point that here come this chick running up in my house with a pistol in my face, and I ain't even did shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, hell yeah. You Crown Point bet it's over there by the zoo. Nah, bro. Nah. You can run up in here. I also got this motherfucker in my house with a pistol in my motherfucking chest. No.
Yeah, bruh. And it's like, I wonder if Oz knew that she was gonna betray him too, because you could see the way he looked in that last
Mm.
episode when she was like, "I'm not going." He was like, "Damn, I already told
He
you."
threw a whole
Like
tantrum.
he looked at her like, "Yo, I just told you where we was gonna be staying." He was definitely about to tell her about his mom too. You know what I mean? He
Mm-hmm.
was like, "I got something else to
Mm-hmm.
tell you," and he was like, and then she was like, "I ain't going." And it was like, ooh, he was about to really, he was about to trust her with the keys to the city type of vibe. And then she just was like,
Yeah,
nah.
fact. She
That's
put
what,
she burst that bubble real quick.
that's why I was like, oh, damn. So not only was bro about to tell you about his mom, which everyone in the city except Vic thinks is dead. You know what I mean? So he definitely doing his damnness to make, like bro is pulling all the strings he can to make sure no one knows his mom is alive. And they from Gotham. And everybody in Gotham think that his mom is dead. Like, you know the type of strings
Right.
that man is pulled to make that happen? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, especially being in the where they are in Gotham, right? Like everybody know everything. So like Gotham
Nah,
being as
bro.
big as it is, they are kind of in their own corner where everybody know everything. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
having that information on the low like that, that's crazy.
Yeah, bro. And then of course we can end it with the Gold Summit, brother. Woo-wee.
Ooh,
Well, of
yeah.
course the end as well, but the Gold Summit was fire, bro. I loved that part. Like,
Oh yeah.
damn. Like I think you said it in the chat. He was like, "Bruh's giving motivational speeches."
Boy, I was ready. I was shoot. Give me a beer. I'm in.
Oh baby, though, give me a beer.
Toss me one, bro. Shoot.
Give me
We
a
can stone cold
brewski.
that shit.
Yo, for real.
We
Because,
crack that motherfucking letter right. Let's go.
brother, way he was like, they don't even know your names. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
he
Like,
gave he
oh
gave Donnie the
man.
work. He gave Donnie the work. He was like, it ain't even got your name on the bridge. Your people built that shit.
Bro, I
I'm
was
like,
like,
yo,
what?
that boy Oz. He know everybody there hate him, and he don't care.
Mm-hmm.
He like, man, everything you heard about me, yeah, it's true. I did that shit. I shot that man. I'm like, oh, okay.
Bro, I love that. He was like, yep, I robbed Sophia. I popped
Man, I did it.
Alberto.
I did it. It was me. It was me. I ain't gonna hide from it. I ain't
He said,
scared.
bro, I did it because I had to,
Damn.
man. Like, what?
Damn. I was like, hey, look, this gangster right here, this gangster. Let's
Bro,
go.
that's it's
I'll be
gangster,
up,
bro. You
bro.
can't help but love the gangsterness of it, cause he's hitting the points that he know he need to hit too. He's like, bro,
Boy,
they
he was
over here.
cooking.
As soon as they get mad, what do? They just start smacking all your people for no reason, cause they don't even think y'all. They don't think y'all matter at all. They don't think y'all are a threat to them at all. So they're just like,
All right.
whatever, whatever. Just kill them all, like, bro. Just kill it. Kill everybody that you see selling drugs. Like, bro, what? That's crazy. Like, bro, send a message. Just start murdering people.
Bro, just
Like,
started hanging
damn.
people and slicing fingers. I was like, that is
I'm like
nuts right
Sophia,
there.
and that's why I love when Penguin was like, pick a lane, because it's like, yo, are you
Just
the
pick a
hangman
lane,
or
bro.
not, yo? Because what's happening here? Why are you
He was
hanging people?
mad. He was mad. Bro, what are you doing?
Bro, like,
Like,
bro, you
bro, what is
hanging
happening here?
people, you cutting
You
fingers
the
off,
hangman or
like,
you not the hangman? Like,
bro,
what's happening here?
what are we doing?
Man, choose a lane, my girl. You can't do all of it.
Bruh. And then, of course, the triad boss was not going for it for a while as well. He was like,
Oh,
nah, G, I'm good.
he was trying to lead his own speech. I like, bro. Oh man,
He
he
was,
was
huh?
with it. Yeah. He like, nah, this is Penguin. He betrayed everybody. He turned on everybody. How you know he ain't gonna turn on us? He was like, hey, you right. But guess what though? I got to. I
Bruh
got to
said,
do it.
bruh said, he said, bruh, those rich people over there, they don't even like each other, but they still break bread because they know what it means. I was
Ooh,
like,
he killed them.
oh,
He
he's
killed them with that
spitting.
town hall
And
shit.
that's
He killed them with that
always
Congress shit.
why. But that's always it. That's the reason, too, because people, the rich that hate each other, they will sit down and have a discussion for some more money. You feel me? They
And
won't
so,
let
he killed
anything
them with
come in the
that one.
way of money, bruh. And so it was like, damn, bruh.
That was, oof, that was the mic drop right there. Yeah, I was like, he could just end it on that. They was like, damn,
Facts.
he right. He
And then they
right. He
all
like, why
started
can't we do the
cracking
same, yo?
beers.
And we ain't gotta like each other to get shit done. Just get shit done. They was
Bruh,
like, you know what?
that's a
You
good
right.
point. Like, man,
You right. You right.
like, what?
Like,
Like,
you
you
know
know
what?
what?
Toss me
Together
a
we
beer, bro. You
stand.
right.
Yeah,
You
bruh, together we stand. You know what I
right.
mean? Yeah. Bruh, that shit was crazy.
Ah. Nah, that was hype though. That was good shit right there. He was
I
so cool. He's like,
love
man, toss me
that.
some beers, man. I'm like, huh? You got a guy out there throwing the beers at everybody. That's what's up.
Yo,
That's
collect.
what's up, man.
I think you broke TikTok, man. I think you broke TikTok. My stuff is stuck at 3K, but I see you said that you're getting that you got it to 10K, but I don't see that on my side, bro. But if you did get it to 10K,
Man
I
said broke
appreciate you,
TikTok.
bro. Bro, you broke that shit for me. Like I refreshed it and
Let
everything, and
go.
I don't see
Spam it.
nothing
Spam it.
different. Bro, I gotta
Spam
have
it.
just been slamming that button the whole time because
Shout out to
my shit is
collect.
just
Shout out
stuck
to
at
collect.
3K. Yeah, W collect, man. I appreciate you, G.
Big W. Big W. Good shit, bro.
For real, for real. But bruh, like I'm so hyped to see what can happen after now that all of these people are working together, right? Like Sophia thought she was hot shit, just getting the Maronis on her side, but now Penguin then got the whole like the
Hey,
whole
he
East
got
Side of
all the
Gotham
crime families,
together, bro.
dog. He
Like
got
you feel
all
me?
the crime families.
Like, oh
Eastside Ride, what's
man.
up?
You feel me, brother? You feel me? As an East Side baby myself, you can't help but love it.
Hey, I'm
You
telling you,
feel
he
me?
said,
Yeah.
rep your set, let's go.
Bruh said, you know what? Because deep down, I'm just a poor kid from the East Side trying to make something happen. I was like, oh,
Nothing but fire flame, fire flame
bruh's
emojis,
dropping heat, bruh. He was just
fire
dropping
flame
heat,
emojis in the
bro.
chat.
I was like,
Everybody,
damn, bruh.
call the
He's
fire
really
department. It is on
spitting.
fire in here.
Bruh's really spitting, and that shit was crazy. I didn't know he was gonna be spitting like that, but he was.
Yeah, yeah, I'm telling you, man. These writers are writing.
Bruh, facts.
They
It's
are
beautiful.
right.
I mean, like
What?
honestly, outside of this and Agatha right now, the only other show that I can really think of where the pin was on fire is Andor, bro. Like Andor was
That's
insanely good. Like that shit was
fact.
great.
People slept on Andor. Andor was a banger.
Bruh, Andor, I was like, whoa, they did they shit with these
Andor
like
was a
9 episodes. Like that, I
banger.
was like, that shit was great. The
And it
monologues
was
that
so
people
low
was dropping
key.
and shit too, like, bro, it was insane, bruh.
It was so low key. It was oh my goodness.
Yeah, that shit
That
was,
one came out of nowhere and just knocked you out.
yeah.
That was a heater.
I definitely want to go watch. I feel like Andor is low key their attempt at the Penguin. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like that's their
I
attempt
agree.
at that type of vibe. I'm gonna have to go watch that again after this to see how it really holds up. You
Ooh,
feel me? Because it's like
that's a good idea. That's a good
because
idea.
it's
Go back
that
and rewatch.
crime family thing. Like, yeah. I want to see what's going on there.
Hell yeah.
Can I tell a joke? Go ahead. Well, I don't
So
know,
we
G.
got
I don't know.
jokes?
I
I said
don't
I
know.
don't know.
I'm scared. That came from TikTok, bro. You never know how they be wilding over there. But
He immediately rethought that.
Bruh's name is her boyfriend for the month. Lord. Uh, you can tell
Oh,
the joke, bruh. I mean, I'm nervous. I can't wait, especially if it leads into another. Wait, what? Oh,
he's talking
Daredevil
about Daredevil, I
definitely
think.
gonna go down that route. Okay, hold on. Let me find where this was. Watching Penguin makes me excited to see Daredevil. They can get graphic. Oh yeah, brother, it's about to get crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's about to get crazy.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
still
so
haven't
like
seen.
fans of Daredevil, of the Netflix Daredevil,
Yeah,
you're yeah, you're in good hands.
I
You're in
said
good hands.
Daredevil's gonna go down that route for sure. Daredevil's about to be
Wow.
insane, bro. They're about to go. They're about to go there at Daredevil. I think it might.
Oh,
I
they
think it
are
has
on.
potential to be even. Like it sounds like it has potential to be better than the Netflix show. Like I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. I
Like
agree. Like I can't
because we
say
can
it
see
yet. I can't say
Daredevil
it
the
for sure
whole.
just yet.
No. I can't say it 100% at all. But
But potential, absolutely.
it's looking pretty good though. It's like, whoa,
Absolutely. I mean, we all saw that trailer, right? We
man.
you covered it. You covered the trailer.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just saying.
did cover that. Yeah, like I was
I'm
like,
just saying.
bro,
We saw that. We
like
saw that.
whoa,
I
wait
mean,
a minute, hold on.
we saw the heat right there. A couple
Like
minutes that was heat. 2 minutes of fire. I'm just saying.
like, whoa, buddy, this is this is this is nice.
Same.
I think they're really gonna be going crazy for Daredevil Born Again, man. I think it's even called Daredevil Born Again because they're trying to
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
have him born again in a whole nother way,
Yeah.
you know. And they're
It's definitely
capitalizing
a
on
double
his,
entendre there.
like a quadruple entendre because bro,
Man.
being born again is also part of their religion, if I'm not mistaken, right? The
Mm-hmm.
like being a
Mm-hmm.
Catholic and stuff too. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
boom, 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 boom. Like damn, like
Yeah,
he
they
really about
cooking.
to. They about to they're about to cook, and we know that Kingpin is in there too. Like it's about to go
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. They got the some of the fight coordinators back from like the Arrow series who also worked on the Netflix series. So yeah.
That's crazy.
They're keeping as close to it as possible.
And we know it's about to get bloody and
Ooh,
deadly.
ooh.
Not to mention the action is probably going to be. The action may be even better too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like we have all the, like, think about how crazy Daredevil was in She-Hulk when he was like flipping and dripping and jumping
Oh,
around.
he was kicking
That
ass. He was
wasn't
just out
even
there
his
fighting
show,
everybody.
and he was going crazy. Like, he was
Yeah, bro.
going
Bro had a
crazy.
feature.
Like, bro had
Bro
a
had a
feature
feature. Was whooping
presentation,
ass.
bro. So just imagine how he's about to really be whooping ass in Daredevil. Like, that's just gonna be crazy. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's about to be nuts. So
Um,
yeah, I'll say you don't have to worry about Daredevil, people. You
Facts.
don't have to worry. I know there was a lot of concern with how it went down and had it kind of retooled and reshipped and redid things. Y'all, don't worry about it. It's all good.
Oh, that's right,
It
Kiwi.
is
He
all
was
good.
an Echo. I forgot about that shit. He was an Echo, and that was fire.
Mm-hmm.
That was the best thing about Echo. I wasn't a big fan of Echo. I need to watch it again, but I need
Echo was
like,
cool for what it was. It was literally
eh.
just to introduce this particular character and
Even
kind of
Marvel was
throw
like,
the little
"Hey, bro,
feelers out
look,
there.
we know this is trash. Just take it all at once. My bad.
Like, look here. Well, look, we got to
Binge
get
it,
you this new person.
binge it, and
We
get
got to get you
over
this
it.
new person.
Just go ahead and get this out the
All right,
way."
just watch it.
You
Watch
know how
it.
crazy it would be
Kingpin's
for them to
there.
drop like 6 issues of a comic at once, bro? They do not believe in that at all. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. No, they
Like
don't.
you know
Look,
what I'm
check.
saying? If
Look,
they
guys.
drop,
Okay. All right, look. All right, we got this new show. We got this new person that we want to give to y'all. We don't really know how to do it, so we're just gonna give this to you. Watch that. And then we'll talk about it later.
Mr. Sax says, "Yo, what's going down here, y'all? What's up with the saxophone? How you doing, G? Hope you're having a good, marvelous Monday."
Hey.
I absolutely need to. I forgot that series existed. Yeah, watch Andor. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's almost time for the Agatha finale. I don't know what I'll do with myself after just like WandaVision. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that,
It
bruh.
was like a lull after WandaVision, wasn't it?
Yeah, man, because
Oh,
there was a huge lull because we really didn't get what we wanted out of WandaVision, and everybody kind of
that's
just
true too.
forgets that, right? Like everybody be like,
That's
"Oh
true
no,
too.
WandaVision was amazing, and Multiverse Madness sucks." Like, nah, bro, we was pretty hot after WandaVision ended. We were like, bro, where the hell did what had happened with everything? Like, where did
And
everybody
they chopped
go?
off a
Like,
whole episode. It was a whole
yeah.
episode that they chopped out.
So it was
It's
like,
supposed to
bro,
be like,
we want more. We want more. That's
yeah, that's what it
that's
was.
the
Like we want
thing.
more. Like this was
We didn't
dope, but
feel
I need more.
satisfied. Yes,
There it
yes,
was.
yes.
You're still kind of hungry, right? You're still hungry. It's like,
Yeah.
damn,
It was like, bro, I didn't get like,
damn.
and then we got absolutely hornswoggled with Ralph Boner, so that shit was terrible. You know,
Ooh,
like
that
it
was,
was just we were not too happy at the end of it, right? Because Ralph Boner
yeah,
just ended up being nobody. It was dope that we got to see
yeah,
Monica Rambeau get introduced and stuff, but it was like, bro, that really didn't go anywhere either because they just told her she needs to go to space, and we didn't really find out why she was
yeah.
so like, how did she just get powers right now? And I don't think we really ever kind of found that out, like,
Yeah,
like
it was
it's
like,
just
well,
there's a lot
the
of shit
your
going on.
DNA combining with the Wanda's power kind of unlocked something that you already had. It was kind of like how Miss Marvel
Like,
shit
just
was. It's
say
like,
she's a
well,
mutant,
you
dog.
kind of are. Yeah, just say it. Like, just say it. It's like, well, you had some shit already there. This just kind of unlocked it, like they did with Miss Marvel. They were like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
you had a what do we call a mutation? And I was like, oh
Do do
shit, okay,
do do do.
yeah. And they run the little run right there. Like, oh, okay, that's what
Yeah,
we're
the
doing.
riff was
Okay.
tough. Yeah, that was tough, bro.
Because kind of how they did Monica. I was like, all right, well, we knew she was going to have powers eventually, but hey, here we go. Cool. Photon
Right,
entered the chat.
exactly. Rosie said, "Hey, I missed your live stream last night for the Penguin. Are you guys gonna chat about that? We're actually talking about the Penguin. We just kind of
He kind of just went
went
off on
off
another
into
tangent.
a riff. Yeah, we just went. I don't even know how that happened. We
It was
definitely.
Kiwi's fault. It's always Kiwi.
It's always Kiwi. You feel me? We really were just
Always
jumping into
Kiwi, man.
chat, seeing how everybody was doing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's. I see the rest of y'all comments, and I see it's still veering off. So we'll cap off the Penguin, and then we'll get back into the chat to talk to y'all about what y'all are talking about too. Yo, I appreciate
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
Collect. I see you back over there liking it, man. I think, like I said, I think you have broke it, bro, because it just stopped at 3K. But I saw you said you were still going. So my shit's moving again though. So whatever you did, you unbroke it. You feel me? Kiwi said always my fault. Yo. Yo. Hey, did you go spend $200 for Venom?
Hey, I was about to say it.
Yo, I still have not seen Venom, but I need to. Okay, we're about to
Hey,
go
I'm
off on
about to
another
say, I'm
tangent. We're about to go off on another tangent. Okay,
yeah, yeah,
let's
yeah,
let's.
yeah. Let's
Okay, Penguin, right? Gold Summit. That was awesome.
Gold
I love
Summit.
the way that the triad boss was the last one to pop the beer, and I also love the way that all of the second in commands, like for all
Mm.
the bosses there, they looked at each other and they were like rocking with what Penguin was saying even before all of the head bosses were, right? Like they were like, nah, they right.
Yeah.
Like, you
They're
see a
like, no,
couple
no,
of
no. He
the
cooking. He cooking.
yeah, like they look at each other and give each other like the nod, like, yeah, bro, like let's work together
Mm-hmm.
actually. So
He's
I
like, you
just
know
like the
what?
way
I'm
all
tired
of
of
that
being overlooked. He's right. They are overlooking us.
exactly.
They just
Yeah,
stepping
G.
over us. It's like, yeah, you right. That's exactly what the motherfucking Maroon isn't gonna do. Mm, you
Hmm.
know, he cooking. He spitting. Snaps in the chat. Snaps in the chat. Throw me a
And he
beer, my
was
guy.
and he was right. I mean, he was right, bro. Like that's exactly what they were doing. They did that.
Thousand
They
percent.
they did not give not one hell or damn about any of the other gangs that were in the city. Again,
They so did. They ain't care
uh,
nothing about no deal. That's a
Sophia
mob. They
doesn't
ain't
care
care nothing
about.
about
They
none
don't
about
care
it.
about anybody except themselves and they families and they rich ass selves. You know what I mean?
Oh, they
Like
didn't
that's
care
it,
nothing about nobody, dog. They was like, you selling drugs? Snatched. You ain't
bro.
even
Like
shrooms, bro.
what?
Get over here.
Like, and you
Just
see
got them.
Penguin actively trying to take care of the East Side, and then they are literally just trying to get revenge the whole time. It makes it hard not to root for Penguin, bruh. You know what
I'm
I mean?
saying
When he
he's
when his
living
whole
that
goal
life,
is wanting
right?
to give back to his city that he came from. You know?
That's the beauty. That's the beauty. He always talked about the dude when he was a kid, the guy that came through in the hood. You knew who he was. As soon as you saw the car, everybody knew it was a good day if he's rolling through. That's who Penguin's trying to be.
That's true, bro. And that's why I'm like, how can you be mad at this? How can you not? How can you not want Brett to win when you see how his mama has treated him and done him and like how can you not want Brett to give back to the city? That's all he wants to do. Even in
Right.
the moments of them not having any power, he's paying some electrician to try to turn the power back on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he paying his boy as
That's
a,
dope.
like he just paying people like, bro, like putting money in the pockets of the people that need it. It's like, bro, you can't help it.
Right.
You can't help but like it, man.
He literally breathing life into the community, man. Like he's really on some humanitarian type shit. It's crazy.
Bro, it's wild. Like this, bro, is literally meta world peace. You feel me? Meta
He's a
world penguin.
goddamn
You know what I
philanthropist,
mean?
bro. He's a
Like, bro,
goddamn
it's
philanthropist. Like
crazy.
this is crazy.
Like when we
This is
see
crazy.
him in the Batman, I can only imagine how much more he'll come up in that time from here to
Ooh.
then. You know what I mean?
Ooh, he's gonna be
Like,
rocking the top hat with the fur
bro,
and the
the
cane.
top hat with the
Ooh,
fur and the cane, bro. He really
ooh,
gonna
watch
be
out!
penguin.
Don't let him get the swirl umbrella.
Like,
Ooh, stepping
bro,
out too clean. Watch out,
it's gonna be
Oz. Hey,
crazy,
I'm with it.
bro. Exactly, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Oh man. But after the Gold Summit happens and they all meet and they all shoot the shit and do that stuff and whatnot, that's when we end the episode, man, with with Vic and Mama Cobb, dancing as Oz turns the music back on like he said he was gonna do. He gets it back on and they just dancing the night away. And Vic hears the damn door open. He hears it open, but he doesn't react
Mm-hmm.
to it. You know what I mean? He does
Mm-hmm.
react to it, but he doesn't check it out. Like he hears the door, and then he's like, what the hell was that? And then he just he just keeps dancing and stuff, and it's like, bruh, oh no. And then as they
Mm.
dance, who do you see? Who else but Sophia standing there with a damn
And her
crowbar?
weapon of choice.
Like a damn crowbar, bro. Like what the
Weapon of choice. The crowbar. Ooh wee.
like
That's a
she
classic.
went, yeah, bro. She went 1970s mobster on
I'm
him.
telling you, she went full mobster. Oh,
Yeah, man.
wait a second, bro. So we are in a situation now. Woo, woo.
That,
You
yeah,
kind of
man.
saw it coming, you kind of saw it coming because you know when she picked up the picture and saw Eve and went and visited and all that. So it was like, all right, she's tracking them all down. And then here we are. It's just like, damn, while they're in the house enjoying themselves. Ooh, record scratch.
And yo, Rosie said the very last scene with Sophia honestly reminds me of the Patrick and SpongeBob scene, just standing there menacingly. Sophia was definitely standing there menacingly, bro. That shit had me like, oh my god, she's killing everyone.
It was also shock in her face too, because remember,
yes, I was about to say that, bruh.
She didn't know Mama Cobb was alive.
Like the realization of everything, it looked like there was a little bit of sadness in her face too, like shock, sadness, a little bit of pain, because it's like, damn, no wonder why Oz lies about everything. It's like, you know what I mean? It was kind of, it could be like, oh damn, you know, like who wouldn't lie to keep they mom safe or to keep, you know what I mean? Who wouldn't do that? Some shit like that, bro. Like everybody would do something like that, bro. And she sees it, right? And the shit that she has going through with her mom is probably a lot going through her mind at that moment, you know?
Facts.
And she sees Vic too, so it's like, damn, like, but my guy Vic ain't going out like no bitch. That's all I can say, man. Like, Sophia better be careful, bro. And Vic gonna do everything he can to protect Mama Cobb, bro. Ain't no doubt in my mind.
Savagery is on the rise.
Bro, he's a savage, bro. I feel like that's one of the only reasons why he shot Squid, because he threatened Mama Cobb and then he threatened Papa Penguin. You feel me? Like you can't threaten my new family, bro. It's over for you. They all I got. Like, bro, they all I got is your done dada.
Yeah, he put one in the throat. So yeah, Savage Vic pulling up.
Flood, I was not ready for you to say it. Like, nah. You said, yep, bro, a hot one to the throat. No Diddy. Like, man, he shot that man quick and watched him bleed out. That was the real cold part. You feel me? He just stood there and watched him and was like, bro, look what you made me do. Like what?
Man,
look what you made me do.
Bro, you was tripping.
Look what you made me do is a notorious mobster thing to say. You feel me? Like that's
this entire series. Series.
Bro, look what you made me do is the mobster thing. Like, bro, you don't.
Yeah, it's a theme. It is a theme.
As soon as you say that, it's like, oh, well, you're a mobster now. And then Penguin holding him, and he's like, it gets easier, kid. Like, what?
Yeah, that was wild. I was like, look at Penguin. He's being there for Vic. I was like, oh, then he said it gets easier. I was like, oh, shit.
He's not being there for him at all. Well, not in the way that we thought he was, bro. Like, bro, and that's the thing about this show. It keeps doing the unexpected. Every point where you think like someone is going to take quote unquote the hero's journey, it's like they take the villain's pathway instead, right? It's like you got the hero's journey and then you got the villain's path. And these guys have been taking the villain's path 9 times out of 10. Sophia, it's like, oh, what are you going to do to, you know, get over your stuff? And you know, who, you know, saying you're going to, you know, when she's talking to her family, like, tomorrow's going to be different for me. I'm pretty sure the last thing all of us thought that meant was she was going to kill them all. You know, like, that's not what we thought that meant. Like,
yeah,
bro,
it was pretty savage.
Like, bro, what? So
yeah, that threw me off. I wasn't ready for that one.
I'm ready to not. I'm ready to keep being thrown off by what is actually going to be happening in this show, bro. Because like they are tricking us with everything, bro. Like I think they even put that part of Vic riding the motorcycle in the trailer just to make us think that it was Sophia. I mean, Selena Kyle. For sure. Like, bro.
Because at no point during the season did we know that Vic knew how to fucking ride a bike.
What? Like, what? And then he's just on a motorcycle, bro. And he's like, he damn near looked like he didn't grew up, too. That shit was all crazy. I couldn't handle it. I was like, wait, has it been like months or something, bro? Like, what? He looks like a different dude now.
At no point during this series have we seen any inclination,
bruh,
that there's a motorcycle for Vic to be on.
Yo!
Vic has
with the
This bitch knows how
capabilities
to do it.
to be on it. Yeah.
What is? How do we just
And bro
have
was
this?
riding the motorcycle. Like he wasn't
Jesus.
like
Bro was
nah,
floating.
he was
Bro was
exactly,
floating.
bro was floating, bro. So
He
I
was
just I have no idea how many more moments there are gonna be like
floating.
that in the Penguin, bro. Like where it's like, oh shit, that's not what we thought it was gonna be at all. Like, you know, we thought this was this, but it's not that at all. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is different, bro. Like I'm ready for it.
These guys are smoke screening the hell out of us, man.
Bruh. They are like, hey, look over here. Look over here. Sleight of hand. You know? Like it's crazy. Um
The crossover is real.
Rosie said the writing is so fire. Honestly, I'm conflicted. I want both sides to win. I don't think I've ever felt like this.
Facts.
And I think both sides winning is kind of where we're headed. Like I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I feel
I was
like
I
I feel like Sophia
that's not
and
that far out.
Penguin winning are gonna be gonna be what happens, and it's gonna be bittersweet when it happens as well. Like we're not gonna be like for those like if everyone is writing for Penguin. Those of you guys that are writing for Penguin it's gonna be bittersweet when he wins, and those for you that are writing for Sophia, it's gonna be bittersweet when she wins. Like no matter who you have as the horse in this race, it's not gonna be. You're not gonna feel good about it when they win in the end. You're gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm happy they won, but they also killed like 15 people in this season. Like there was 9 episodes and they killed 27 people. Like how did that happen?
There.
You know, like you know, so
Because the one thing that you have to remember, the backdrop of all of this, we are at war with each other. This is a war. You feel me? This is not just, well, I got beef with Sophia, and that's no. This was a war that been going on. They just took over it.
Facts.
This thing has been brewing for a while. They just lit the flames and kept it going.
Bro, and that's crazy.
Damn, because before it got to this point, they were already had things happening with Odessa and that I keep forgetting the other ones, but you know it was already stuff popping off in the background.
And that's what he even says, like, bro, y'all all been beefing with each other, right? So let's
yep, you're right. He said it at the summit. Y'all been fighting each other. Like, how about we stop doing that and go get them?
And that's crazy. So let us know, guys, who do you think will win the war for Gotham? The Penguin, Sophia, or both of them? Do you think both of them might actually come out on top in this season? So let us know what you guys are thinking in the comment section down below, and don't forget to take part in the poll that is available right now. Sophia will probably whack him with the crowbar as a sneak attack. I don't know, man. I feel like I see what you're saying, too, though, because we didn't, like, end the episode with Vic realizing Sophia was there by any means. So she could still have, like, the benefit of surprise on him and just run up on him and just ping, or right over the head, right? But it's also very possible that Mama Cobb is a triple OG and really might go crazy and try to take Sophia out, too. You know what I mean? Like, she is...
I don't expect Mama Cobb to go quietly. Put it that way.
She ain't going quietly. Come on, son. She crazy.
I don't expect her to go quietly. Just tell you right now. She's not with it. She's not having it.
Every ounce of shit that she's talked in this show in one episode.
Oh, she gonna let the words fly, bro. She gonna let the words fly.
And are you the one? You the one that my boy killed your brother? Like, bro, she has no filter, bro.
She'll probably provoke Sophia more than anything.
Yo. Bro, cause she's crazy, bro.
She's already wild with it, man. She's already wild with it.
That lady was with the shit, bro. She do not be playing. She do not be playing. Rosie says, I wanted Sophia to clear Oz from the beginning, but seeing Oz on some Eat the Rich movement now, I'm conflicted. For real. Eat the rich, bruh. Eat the rich, feed the poor. You feel me? Yo, I can see the Penguin ending with Oz dying because it can show that Oz's absolute need to be respected would contribute to his downfall. Because, like it or not, not everyone will like or respect you. Yeah, that's very true. And that's very true, but he's doing his damnness to make that happen. I feel like that's kind of the Penguin's vibe, right? He either keeps the peace or he's trying to destroy it for everyone else. So, that, and I mean, even in Gotham, right? He does his damnness to try to keep the peace with all of the families, be neutral. He
Mm,
tries to make his
yep.
iceberg lounge like not a place where people can come and beef or anything.
Yeah, it's like the
Like
neutral spot. It's like the
he's
neutral spot.
always,
Yeah.
yeah, he's always trying to be, neutral. But at the same time, he wants to be the head guy in charge that is also neutral, and that's why he ends up, you know, being on top because he don't
Hmm.
really want beef with nobody, but he'll handle it if he do. And then he just always
That's his
will try
thing.
to squash the beef as well. Even if when he's on top, well, he's gonna make sure that he gets the last get back first. You know what I mean? He gonna make
Yeah.
sure
Oh yeah.
he gonna get the last move before he initiates the peace, of course. But he's still gonna initiate peace, and that's what matters.
Facts. Facts. I mean, that covered it all, right? Basically, that's the thing. Like man, he just want to do. He just want to live well. That's it. He just want to live well. However, by any means
By any
necessary,
means, yeah,
he
facts.
just want to live well. He just a poor kid from the east side. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But he gonna
feel
do what
me.
he got to do. But he just want to chill.
Sophia wants Oz dead because he killed her brother. Sal
Yep.
wants Oz dead for his wife and son. And
Yep.
Penguin wants to command respect like Rex Calabrese. Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
For real. The preview for episode 7 shows that Francis is kidnapped. So unless Sophia has backup, Sophia was able to subdue Vic and Francis. Oh shit, I didn't even see
Yeah.
the
The
episode 7
Yeah.
preview.
You cut it off right before they ran it. They run
Shit,
the
I
trailer
always
right
forget
after.
about that, yo. I forget
Yeah.
HBO
Yeah.
Max
As
does
soon
that.
as the credits finish rolling, they run the trailer for the next episode.
I always forget HBO Max does that shit, bro. I think I've only watched
Yeah,
like
they
one of
stay with
those.
that. Marvel needs to
Yeah,
start doing that shit. But
bro. Why
yeah,
don't
wait,
like the inside the
yeah, wait.
episode and shit, like all of that they do for Marvel,
That
but
insight, yeah, I love it.
Marvel goes a little bit harder with it because they do the assembled
Yeah,
shit, so they show you
yeah, they do they got an
everything.
entire
You know?
episode dedicated
Yeah,
to it.
they have
Like
an entire episode that's
they
dedicated to the
entire
show, and it's like, oh
like
wait,
Mac
this is
give you like a
fire.
little 5 minute,
Uh
5 minute
huh.
run. You know what I mean? Like a little quick breakdown, which is cool. But like Marvel's like, we'll hit y'all with that shit at the end. Okay.
This is what we were thinking when we were storyboarding it. You know what I mean? Like Marvel be going crazy with it, bro. I like that shit. I like that shit.
It's dope. It's dope. But like I would appreciate if they did drop the trailer at the end instead of making me wait like 3 days, but whatever.
For real. But I also understand because they don't want nobody to try to spoil it for people.
Big
Marvel
facts.
controls the flow of everything, bro. Like that is just what's so different. Like they control the rate of information being put out.
It is insane how much control they have.
For real, for real.
That doesn't
I
even
couldn't
make
believe
sense.
it.
They have a lot of control.
It's wild. But yeah, chat, yo, let us know how you guys felt about the Penguin episode 6. We really enjoyed it. Yet another banger episode in a sea of banger episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, really loved it, bro. Really loved it. Okay, and now let's shoot the shit about the Penguin, about Agatha All Along for a little while here, yo. Agatha's bro, this most recent episode of Agatha was just absolutely crushing. I did not know that we were in for so much panic, so much just heartbreak, so much just crushing. Just everything was crushing about what we learned from this episode,
Man.
right? Like, and also though, it did a really good job of setting up a completely new time travel, quote unquote, type of thing, at the same time, which I really love. This show is doing the
Mm.
damn diligence when it comes to lore and magic building. Like, damn, the show is incredible with that. But how'd you feel about episode 7 of Agatha All Along, my brother?
Man, you summed it up in one word, crushed. Like again with the emotion factor. It was like it was heavy and then at the end you were sad at how it all went down, but Oh man, to find out how we found out what we found out, the way with all the time slippage is like how they went back and reconnected every single episode where Lillia was
Every
just having these
single
episodes.
episode. Oh
Every
my
single
god,
episode, dog.
bro.
Like every outburst that Lillia had of her vision, it was her seeing her. You know what I mean? Like that's
That's
crazy.
crazy, bro. Like
That's
the
crazy.
way that it
She
all
was.
flowed together, it was fantastic. Yet again, the
It was
writers were on fire,
another
bro.
beautiful episode in which we get the perspective of one person. We think it's about somebody else. We think this is Team and Agatha. It's not at all.
Nope.
At
Nope.
all. It's all
Yeah.
Lillia here, man. This is all Lillia. This was one start to finish. This was a Lillia episode. We just didn't know it until later. And so the
And
way that
how
they
yeah.
moved us with one way and brought us back to other, a freaking Allen Iverson crossover, bro. Like they got
Right.
us. Anchors took. We're done.
Ankles
Right? We're on the ground
gone.
now.
People are around us trying to help us up. You know what I'm saying? They're like, bro,
Man.
I got you. I got you. Bro, you ain't lying, bro. You not lying. Like it was really
They did it,
insane.
man.
They did the damn thing, and it was just like you said. It was really beautiful, and the fact that we all were like, yo, we're gonna have to try to piece all of these moments together to see what she's actually saying, and the writers was like, nah, don't worry, we got you, baby. We put that there like that for a reason. Like you know what I mean? Like everything is so
Oh man.
purposeful. It's like that moment in
Yes.
Loki when he realizes that it's himself. You know what I mean? That was the person
Yes.
that pruned him or whatever the hell was going on. You know, like when he realizes that's him that does all the stuff. It's like, holy shit! It was like that, but on a
Yeah.
whole nother level because she's lived her entire life like that. And I saw some people confused at how that could work. So I'll just kind of explain real quick how Lilia is able to do, things that in that manner. And basically, her entire life she has lived out of sync, like she said. So she's always losing gaps of her memory like she did in the show up until this point, right? We saw her lose gaps where she was like, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't even know what's going on here. Da, 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 da. That's happened her entire life. But every time she did that, she was basically time slipping or time conscious time slipping
Mhm.
with her conscious time slipping, good god, where
There we go.
she's going to like another version of herself in another area of time. Her brain, not her body, but her brain is basically her consciousness is the one that is traveling through time. So when she ends the episode at the beginning of her life, it's like now because she can actually live her complete life because all of those gaps from when she was a little girl that she missed are actually filled in. So now she can
There we go.
properly get all of the flow, and it's Ouroboros, but it's instead of it being a snake that's eating itself, it is a circle now, right? Like that's what's
Yes.
different. It's not the
That
it's
is the
not the
perfect way
infinity
to
wheel,
describe
but
that.
now it's the circle, and so yeah,
That's perfect.
so that's just that, yo. And I think that they did a wonderful job of capitalizing on every single point of her life, even the ones that we hadn't seen before. Wrapping in
Mhm.
her maestro that we saw, like the skeleton of being reaped by death in the
Ooh.
like earlier in this season, and then
And we
wrapping
even
that
said
back
that too.
around. Exactly right. We like right like things
Called
were
that too. It was like, yo, was
confirmed.
that Mistress Death? Wait a minute.
For real, it
Man,
was
that ooh,
definitely
what a
wild.
oh, man, what an episode, dude. What an episode. The way that they connected every single dot, every single tease that we have gotten from the first episode, man. From the first episode, every single point was connected. They didn't leave us hanging. They literally explained it all for us in the most amazing way ever. And it like this is why I love the episodic format, right? The weekly episodic format. Because you get the realization like that now. Versus, you binge it, you
Hmm.
probably it's gonna make sense, like, oh, cool, cool, cool. But like the time in between what we digested and then what we're trying to take in now, once it all comes together, like that realization of like, oh, this is it's a beautiful moment, man, and it makes the show that much better. And now that we have it all for at least for Lilia anyway, it's like, yo, this was amazing. And now we got to see her from the very, very beginning all the way to now.
Bro,
And it's crazy
holy crap.
because
Okay, a
along the
little bit
way,
of
she's like
breaking
telling people
news.
things.
A little
Ooh,
breaking
what's
news
up?
real quick is not too
What's up?
big, but we just got the first logo for Wonder Man from Marvel Studios, yo. Holy shit, we just
Finally,
got the first logo. Okay, let's see, let's
finally.
see.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
it took
we
them
gotta see
long
that.
enough, right? Like, what the hell? Is this boom?
Finally.
Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it
We
is.
talked about how low key they've been about it.
They've been so low key. We did just talk about that. We haven't heard
We
jack
talked
shit
about
about
that.
Wonder
How
Man,
low
huh?
key wasn't it last week?
Yo, yeah, I think so. I think so.
We talked about how
Bro, they
you
watching
and
us.
it almost has some of the same font that we got like in WandaVision.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, and there is a connection for those that don't know. There is a connection between Wanda, Wonder Man, Vision. There's a little love triangle thing happening there. So,
Facts.
that I think that'll be cool to see how they play that up. But yo, we were just talking about how low key they have been about this. Like you saw like the first week of set photos, and then they just went
Then
dark.
nothing.
You
Yeah,
didn't hear
exactly.
shit. You didn't hear no insiders saying anything. I didn't have any information. Like they just it was just nothing on this. But like they've been throwing other stuff at us in the meantime. Like you know, Robert Downey Jr., Fantastic Four, right? Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
We got all this other stuff happening, and just flying under the radar here is Wonder Man.
And it's crazy that
Crazy.
they've basically, I know the first thing that people are going to be like is they canceled Blade, but they're still doing Wonder Man. I know that's what people are going to be saying, bro.
You already know the internet, man. You already know the internet.
Yo.
That's exactly what they're gonna do. I can't believe they canceled Blade for this shit. I was like, that's not it.
Blade out,
That's
Wonder
not
Man
it.
in. Bruh.
Got the Marvel Television insignia.
Yeah,
Okay,
the
all
Marvel
right.
television and everything, bro. Like
Yeah.
they're really like, you feel me, gonna be bringing it all home, trying to wrap it in.
Okay, now. Okay, I see it. Finally, man, this is
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
It's crazy because
This
we
is
talked
crazy.
about this, bro. We literally were talking about this.
Wow. Somebody was on the stream. Somebody was in the stream in the chat listening last week, man. I'm
Bro, they
telling you.
gotta be. There's no way that this is. There's no way this shit keeps happening, bro. How does
I'm
this keep
telling you,
happening
this is
to us?
it's not listen, too many times for it to be a coincidence, man. There's too
It's
many
way too
times.
many times,
Once or
bro.
twice, all right, but nah, man, nah,
It's like
nah. This
every
keeps
week we
happening.
talk about something, it then comes out the next week that
Then
we
it
have to
comes
talk
out.
about
Yeah,
it
yeah,
again.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, okay, I know we just talked
Somebody's
about this
watching.
last week, but I swear we didn't know that it was gonna happen then. Like, bro, like I
Listen, we
swear
didn't
we
know.
had no
We
idea,
didn't know. We promise. We didn't know. Okay. We
bruh.
don't work for Disney. We don't work for Disney. All right. Gotta
That's
throw that out there.
crazy. Because we
They're
definitely
not
were
paying us.
just
Okay.
yapping about
They're
Wonder
not
Man.
paying
We were
us.
like, we got to see something soon, probably. Like, what? And then, boop, here it is. Well, Wonder Man's
7 days
official logo.
later,
Like,
dog.
what the?
7 days. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty diabolical. But we
That's
see
crazy.
another super huge, like, logo change to it, right? Like, I feel like the last time we saw a quote unquote something about Wonder Man, it didn't look like this.
It did not. It did not. You're correct. They gave the W logo, Wonder Man's his insignia.
Yeah, like, that's wild.
That's all they had. That's all they dropped on us. And then, like I said, the set photos where they're building the movie theater in which he was going to be at, and they had like cardboard cutouts and stuff like that. From just the set photos. That's all we got. That's all we got,
Yeah.
man. Just stopped. Everything just stopped. People probably think it was canceled. But like
People
that's
do
how
think it was canceled.
little. That's probably just how little information there was on this.
Like, people are definitely thinking that it was canceled. This is crazy, though.
Oh,
This is dope, yo. I'm so pumped. Now I get to make a Wonder Man video and talk about it. Here's what we know and do all of that
oh,
good stuff, you know? Times
hell
New
yeah!
Roman is crazy, though.
It's no, no.
Yo, I guess they
Oh,
did use the simplest font ever, yo.
You're right. They use
That
default. They
is
use
the
default font
simplest
for that.
font I've ever seen for a project since
Yeah,
Avatar.
yeah. They went to word art for that one.
That's
They
hella
just clicked the
funny.
first one that was there.
That's hella funny. Becca says,
Just
"What
turn it
does your
yellow.
encyclopedia say for Wonder Man? I can't say I've ever heard of him." Oh, well, that's a good question.
Ooh,
Let's bust out the big book of Marvel
let's
and
do it.
see
Let's do it. I
what's
gave a
going
little brief,
on.
brief little thing there, but we got the
Yeah,
encyclopedia. Let's do it.
he definitely gave a you gave a good TLDR for that thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Uh,
good stuff right there.
LMNO. I know he's in here. I'm pretty sure I've read him out of here before.
Yeah, Mr. Simon himself, Simon Williams.
Facts. Boom, Wonder Man. Let's see. Bam. There he is right there. Obviously, he's
Oh yeah,
now going to be a. Oh, shit. Wait. The page turned. There he is right there. Of course, now he's going to be a dark skinned man, but nonetheless, that's how he was looking before. So, let's
love
talk
it.
about Wonder Man. Real name is Simon Williams. He's an adventurer based in New York, 6 foot tall, 2 feet, 6 foot two, 380 pounds, red eyes, gray hair, and his first appearance was in Avengers #9 in October of 1964. Damn.
380 is crazy.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. 6 foot two, 380 is wild.
Good
Bro's a
God.
linebacker for real.
Yeah. Goddamn
His
tank.
power. These are his powers. Body composed of ionic energy, which provides enhanced strength, stamina, flight, longevity, virtual invulnerability, and freedom from the need to eat or even breathe. Wonder Man is virtually immortal as his ionic body will reform regardless of whatever injuries he sustains. Wonder
Yeah.
Man, born the wealthy inheritor of a family business, Simon Williams ran the company into near bankruptcy and embezzled funds to invest with the criminal Magia, nursing a grudge toward the competing Stark Industries and its champion, Iron Man. Williams underwent ionic energy treatments from Baron Zemo and the original Masters of Evil. As Wonder Man, he infiltrated the Avengers but refused to follow through on Zemo's scheme to destroy the team, and perished after aiding his Avengers teammates. The homicidal robot Ultron later copied Wonder Man's brain patterns to help
Made our boy.
program the android Vision
Vision.
back to life. Believed dead, Wonder Man hibernated in an ionic coma until he was restored in a zombie-like state by his unstable brother Eric, the Grim Reaper.
The Grim
The
Reaper, who was
Resurrector.
had a Easter egg in WandaVision, by the way.
Facts. The Grim Reaper did have an Easter egg in WandaVision. That's facts. The resurrected Wonder Man returned to the Avengers, befriending the Beast and forging a close bond with the Vision, whom he viewed as a brother due to their shared brain patterns. Wonder Man became a part-time actor and stuntman and also helped to establish the Avengers West Coast. At this time, he realized he loved the Scarlet Witch, who had since married the Vision. After the Vision's dismemberment and reassembly, Wonder Man refused to allow his brain patterns to be copied a second time, driving a wedge between him and the Scarlet Witch. Nevertheless, as time went by, the two began a romance, and Wonder Man pursued a successful acting career in Hollywood movies. Second
There we go.
chances. After the Avengers West Coast disbanded, Wonder Man joined Force Works and was killed. However, he lived on as disembodied ionic energy, occasionally materializing via the Scarlet Witch. Eventually, he reconstituted himself. After Civil War, he grew disillusioned with heroes of all stripes and formed the Revengers in order to attack the Avengers and show them that their methods were flawed. Afterward, he redeemed himself by helping rescue Wasp. He then joined the Avengers Unity Squad while helping Rogue defeat a Celestial. He then became trapped inside her mind and was released only when Deadpool later kissed Rogue. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's a lot. So from that,
Poor
I
guy.
guess you guys can see the connections that are forging. Like we mentioned it a little bit earlier about the love triangle with Vision and Wanda. The West Coast Avengers stuff. We've been talking about the West Coast Avengers things, especially with the
Ever since
Vision Quest
She-Hulk.
series coming up. There will be West Coast Avengers elements. So that's something to pay attention to. And then the fact that he's part of West Coast Avengers and we have West Coast Avengers in the MCU right now. So all of those things that he just read, especially, and that's going back to the set photos that I was talking about of the Wonder Man series, they set up
Facts.
the movie theater in which he's the movie star. So they're definitely going with that origin where he was a movie star, right? So these are all things to pay attention to, and these are all things that are relevant to what's happening right now. And we told y'all a few weeks ago with that new Avengers book that dropped to pay attention
Oh,
to the
yep.
members that was on that team. Wonder Man was one of them people.
Facts. That is true. Yo, they also
Just
just dropped
saying.
stuff for Eyes of Wakanda, bruh. What's happening right now? Why is this happening?
What is today? What is today? Monday?
Monday, bro.
I don't
This
know.
is not a
I don't
this
know.
is
I
not
don't
a
know.
drop day, bruh. This is not a
It's
drop
not. It's
day.
not. Monday's not normally your drop day. Not in the evening. I don't know.
What the heck? Oh my goodness, that thing is beautiful. Wow. That
When
is
did
a
Deadpool kiss Rogue?
beautiful.
Hey, look, man. Deadpool gets them girls. Okay, like let's not sleep on Wade Wilson.
Facts. Bro, this Eyes of Wakanda poster is freaking fire. Um, First logo
Yeah,
for
that's
Eyes
beauty.
of Wakanda described as a 4-part animated anthology series that follows warriors throughout Wakandan history who were tasked to travel the world retrieving dangerous vibranium artifacts. Oh shit.
Hmm.
That
We
is
talked a little bit about this too in the Discord about one of the episodes featuring a race of celestial bugs that tie into the Celestials and the Eternals and the Deviants, and basically that story of the Celestial that crashed to Earth and how that Celestial that crashed to Earth and was buried into the soil kind of led to the formation and of mutation and how mutants came to be and how superpowers came in the Marvel universe. And we gave y'all the book to read on that. So there's an episode in this particular series that ties into that. So this is something to watch. I'm telling you, this is something to watch. Mark, remember this date. Monday,
facts.
October what, 28? Remember it.
Yeah. Monday,
BZ
October
and Sensei
28th,
told you. Keep
baby.
your eyes on the eyes of Wakanda.
Yeah, it's about to be crazy with the Eyes of Wakanda for sure. Like that show is about to be insane in the membrane.
Oh yeah.
I'm so confused as to what the hell is going on right now. Like, why the hell are they just announcing all this stuff? There might be a trailer dropping for no reason tomorrow or something now,
Yeah,
so
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
what's
Now I
gonna
gotta be on the
happen.
lookout for a freaking trailer.
Like what the heck? Why would they just drop these logos? This is so random. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's wild.
This is
I don't know what's happening
this
today.
is so random, bro. Like,
I have no clue what's happening today.
yeah, bro. This is dope though. And that was about what was that, like 10 minutes apart from each other? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe a little bit longer.
So they
Let
got
me see.
something that they doing.
Yeah, 16 minutes ago is when they posted the Wonder Man thing, and then 12 minutes ago for Wakanda. So that's like 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes between each other. Okay, let me see. Are they about to drop a trailer at nighttime right now? There's no way, right? Like that's not gonna happen.
I mean, we've had
That ain't
trailers
gonna
drop at
happen.
midnight.
That's true.
They
Now
did
I
that with
gotta
the
keep
Craven trailer,
refreshing my
actually.
shit. You feel me? Like now I gotta. They did do that with the Craven trailer.
Yeah. Gotta start hitting
Sack said
refresh and
maybe we'll
shit.
get a Vision Quest logo. Ooh,
That's the
that would
one
be
thing they need.
wild. That would be wild to get a Vision Quest logo right now too. While we're talking about all this stuff, that would be insane, bro. Anyone know why they're announcing logos? Who knows, bro? Who knows, man?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's hop on the Twitter
It's
machine and see what
yeah, I'm on Twitter,
we
but
got happening.
I'm trying to see if
The Twitter
anything's going on.
machine.
Like, bro, it's like what? Like, bro,
Yeah,
it's Monday.
I don't know. Monday evening at that. Like if they did it like in the morning, all right, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
bro. Like, was this post supposed to be scheduled for tomorrow? Like, what the heck?
But yo, that's crazy. I don't know what they got going on. Mm-mm-mm. Shout out to them though. Just
Yeah, that's
on the internet.
wild, bro. I'm like, what's going on, bro? Like, what? They're definitely doing everything they can to get some hype, yo. But yeah, yo. I guess we can go back to talking about Agatha now. But I'm kind of nervous they're gonna drop something else.
I know.
Like, I'm kind of nervous. I'm like, bro, are they gonna drop another thing, bro? Like, what? Are you excited for the next episode of Agatha? The next episodes of Agatha. Adore Gabe, what's up with that? I appreciate you. And thank you for the likes on the stream over there on TikTok, yo. We just hit 7K likes on TikTok, yo. It's
Oh
going up over
man,
there,
what?
man. It's going up over there, yo. I definitely appreciate it,
What?
yo. But yeah, Gabe, we are pumped for this week's episode, and then it's going to be a 2-episode release with episode 9 possibly being a special presentation, you guys. So that is
Yep.
crazy, yo. Like, that is insane. It's literally we're gonna have like at least probably I'm thinking at least like 2 hours of content going into this week, but it's possible that it might be just like an hour 45, hour 30. But
Yeah.
I feel like episode 8 is gonna be like 45 minutes, and then if episode 9 is a special presentation, those are about an hour. You know what I mean? An hour 15
Yep.
out. You know what I mean? Something like that. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm thinking that we're going for with this, and I would love that. An hour 15 and like the actual finale being an hour and 15 minutes, and then the episode before that being like 45. Bro, that's 2 hours. So like
Yeah,
we're
that's good
leaning
stuff too.
towards 2 hours. You know what I mean? I'm here for that.
Yeah. I mean, why not, right? We're already locked in. Let's stay locked in. Drop the heat. Drop the
Yeah,
heat. And if they doing
facts.
like you
You
gotta
might
know
as
with
well
it being a
drop the heat.
special presentation, it's gonna get nutty.
Bro, it's gonna be insane. Like, Werewolf by Night was crazy, bro. Like, people
Yes.
sleep on Werewolf by Night so much. That shit
Ooh.
established more supernatural shit in the MCU than we had before. Like, that shit established
Exactly.
supernatural, and this established like another side of the supernatural. Well, more witchcraft. Like, this is more witchcraft, and then that show was the actual supernatural shit of wolves, werewolves, and vampires and swamp monsters and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was everything in that movie, yo. It was crazy.
That's facts though. And that was fun. It was really, really interesting how they went about doing it. And now we know it's out there. We just barely scratched the surface with that. So, I mean, you know how the special presentation format is now. You know what to look
Mm-hmm.
forward to. You know they're gonna have some meaty pause things in there. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. They always have it. They don't shortchange you with those. They don't shortchange. They give you a lot of information. They give you a lot of stuff to look forward to. They give you a lot of characters that you probably haven't seen. So definitely
Truth.
be on the lookout for episodes 8 and specifically episode 9.
Yeah, episode 9 is gonna be like, bro. I think episode 8 is probably gonna be another like quote unquote flashback episode, possibly. Going through,
Mm,
seeing a lot of different stuff that hasn't happened yet. Seeing the little morgue, as part where they're like sitting in the middle with the countdown on top of them. Get like I think there still has to be one more trial technically, right? And it's
yeah,
Billy's.
yeah. They have Billy's. They still have Billy's because they didn't think Billy kind of quote unquote qualified. But yeah, that boy
Mm-hmm.
qualified.
But he was actually the Black Heart. You know, it was that like
Exactly.
another finesse and smokescreen from Marvel, bro. All of us was like, oh yeah, the Black Heart. Rio
Mm.
says, you know, I'm your black heart or whatever, you know, my blackest heart and it bleeds for you, you know, like my heart is black, I mean, and it bleeds for you and all that stuff. Like, just
Yeah.
so many
They hit
finesses
us
and
with that,
smoke
right?
screens,
They hit
bro.
us with that. But when they had his flashback episode and he was texting Eddie, what did he text back?
He said, you're my, and then he sent him the black heart. Like, bro, it's
Black
crazy
Heart.
the way,
Yeah.
it's crazy the way
Yeah.
that, like, the finesse was there. And it's like, oh, you know, she wouldn't be able to, uh, write his name down with the sigil on. So yeah, I like. Why did none of us think of that? You
Boom.
know what I mean? Like
Right?
nobody
Right.
thought of that. like, like what? Of course, you wouldn't be able to write his name down if he can't say it. Like, wow, like it was right there in front of our face, and legit
Literally in
nobody
our face.
thought of it, bruh. Like, whoa, they're cooking with this show for real, for real. So I'm just
Telling you, they
wondering what
dropped
else
all
is
the
like
hints,
right
dude.
there. Yeah, they dropped
All
all the
the hints.
hints.
They gave us, and we said it. We say it every episode. They foreshadow what's coming next, and we
Yep,
still
yep.
didn't. We've been telling people. We've been breaking every episode down and saying, "Hey, pay attention to this for next episode. Pay attention to this for
Facts.
next episode. Pay attention to this for next episode." We missed it.
We missed it like a mug, bro. Like,
We missed
wow.
it. We missed that one. We caught the Black Heart, but we didn't put it all together. We missed it,
Another logo? Or you lie? You lie.
bro. Come
Another
on.
logo?
Where is this happening?
Marvel Zombies? What?
Okay, yeah, I've been waiting on that one too.
I think we already had the Marvel Zombies
Yeah, we
logo, if
got
I'm
that
not
one
mistaken,
already
though.
though.
Yeah, that's the only one that we've had before.
Yeah, they dropped that one already.
Because this Eyes of Wakanda logo is definitely different. Maybe the Marvel Zombies one is different,
That's true.
actually. Because I didn't think about that. Let me see. Marvel. Where is this shit coming from? Is it coming from Marvel themselves?
Yeah, I'm trying to find like the source of it.
I have no idea.
Discussing film. Okay.
Like, I'm on discussing film. I don't see them with the zombie logo yet, though. Do they have
No,
it
I don't see
now?
the zombie logo on them either. Hmm.
It shows a different one now. Yeah, I don't see it on discussing film. Do y'all see it on discussing film? Yeah, I definitely link it in the shot or the cord wherever you are.
Yeah, drop it. Drop that heat. 'Cause all I see right now is Wonder Man and Eyes of Wakanda. Uh,
Yeah, same. Who the hell is dropping this shit other than discussing film though? Like, where did they get it from? Like, what the heck?
that's funny.
Um,
Oh, D23 Brazil.
oh no way!
Yeah. D23 Brazil. There's supposed to be a whole lot of Disney Plus stuff. Some animated trailers dropping. Man, I had a whole list. Damn. I forgot. Could have had that queued up for the night. Forgot all about that.
Yeah.
D23 Brazil. That's what it is.
Brazil.
This makes sense. It's not random. It's shit happening. It's not random. Okay.
That's
All right.
crazy.
Yeah, I think they got some more Thunderbolt stuff happening. I think that's what I know Marvel wise. I know they got other like Pixar shit dropping. Like the other animated side of Disney. They got like their own panel or something like that. So yeah, that's what it is. Now it clicks. Like, bro, what is happening on Monday evening? Like, this is just not a day where you do
Facts,
stuff
though.
like this.
I was so confused too, bro. I was like, what's happening, man?
Someone said these are logos with no sauce. And they got them. They got Wonder Man and Thunderbolts.
Nah, bruh. Why they doing them like
Hey,
that?
hey, get up off of them, man. The Thunderbolts is that way for a reason, okay? Since they covered it on the channel, it's that way for a reason.
Oh,
It's a
yo.
placeholder, okay? Come on. But I feel them under Wonder Man though.
Yeah, they
That's default
definitely
word
just.
art right there.
Oh shit! It
Zero
is a
effort.
new logo. Damn. What the hell? They came through with the what? What's happening? Oh, they came through with
This
like
is
the
crazy.
COD Zombies logo type shit.
Ooh,
Like that shit
ooh,
is
I see
hard.
you. Okay, all
That shit is
right.
hard.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, all of the sauce. Yo, I appreciate you, Kiwi. I just saw you. I just saw you said that you posted it. W Men's.
Shout out Kiwi.
That's crazy though.
Shout out the chat, man. Y'all dope.
Yeah, chat be coming through, bruh. We
Hell
we
yeah.
supposed to be here telling y'all about shit, and y'all here telling us about
Y'all out
shit.
here.
That's
Y'all dropping news
crazy.
on us, man. What? We
That's
supposed to be doing the news,
insane.
man. Y'all dropping it on us. Turn up.
That was
Let's
wild. I
go,
was
chat.
not prepared.
Let's go. Not mad at it.
Oh, maybe Reddit. Maybe Reddit has some shit about this. Reddit.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I completely forgot about because man, because we're getting so close with Brazil. Brazil actually got it pretty good right now because they got D23 right now. Next in December, I think is when they get CCXP.
Mm.
So we might be getting a look at Superman there at CCXP. It's a pretty big fan base out there, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, keep it keep it lit, chat. Let's go. Chat for the W. I feel it.
Yeah, chat for the straight W. Wonder Man
Hell
actor
yeah.
got announced. Yeah, Wonder Man actor's been announced, bruh,
Yeah,
since
he's been announced. He's
before
been announced.
anything else. It's our guy Yaya
Facts.
Abdul
Yes,
from
sir. That boy right there.
Why you go Jamaican on me, that boy right there? I was not prepared for that, but yeah, it is that boy right there. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
It is the Rasta man, bruh. He is what is bruh's name in Aquaman? The
Oh,
main villain, bruh.
he's Black Manta.
Yeah, Black Manta. There you go. He's Black Manta. He's been announced. No lie. At least 3 years he's been announced as Yahya Abdullah. I think
Oh yeah, yeah,
it's been
yeah.
announced like
That was a very early announcement.
yeah. It's been at least 3 years for him. It's pretty crazy.
So yeah, I'm gonna shoot you one of these set photos here
Oh yeah, yeah.
from that. I just saw one that I had on tap. Let me see. Let's see here. Da, da, da.
Marvel is gonna have to hire writers that worked on SpongeBob. What? They mastered the ability to engage audiences of all ages, and Marvel lately mostly caters to kids or fully mature, but not both. Um, damn. I kind of feel what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, actually. At first, I was like, "What the hell are you talking about?" But now I kind of feel what you're saying, Rosie. You had me at first. I was confused, but I think you have a good point. You know, like
Yeah.
You have a good point that they are, but I feel like that's the best thing for them to do is have it be one or the other, because I think when they try to do both is when you kind of end up with everybody a little mad, you know? Like everybody gets a little mad when you try to do both, because then it's like you're trying to get the kiddies, and then you know what I
Yeah.
mean, and then
You're
they're like, "This
pandering.
is
You're
childish,"
pandering.
and then and then you're pandering to them, and then the parents be like, "This is way too crazy for my 7-year-old," you know, like so you get you know, but but zeroing in on content for every audience, it makes sense, right? Like they even did the Iron Man My Friends with Iron Man or the Iron Man Adventures, whatever. That's supposed to be a kid show with
Yeah.
that is Iron Man though. So you know they have their own stuff too. Like Marvel does a pretty good job of having the sectors. It's when they start trying to blur the lines, really, when the issues come afoot.
Yeah. If they just keep doing what they're doing, they'll be okay. But trying to cater to everyone at the same time, it's not going to work.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think The Marvels is a pretty solid movie, and I think it does the thing that you're talking about, Rosie Doll. I think it caters to everyone. I think everybody can like The Marvels if they don't hate on it. You know what I mean? Like if people aren't
That's a fair
actively
point.
trying to hate on The Marvels, you can like that shit. Like you can like it. I think they tried to go a little too hard with it with Thor, but I think The Marvels finds the
Yeah.
balance of being pretty serious. Like they're it's pretty heavy, but it's also funny. It's lighthearted. It's for the kids, but you also have like
Hmm.
entire planets and societies dying and getting wiped off the out of the universe, right? So, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you're able to have these really heartfelt moments, and they're like having like a sleepover and all these things. You know, like you're able to hit all of the notes. But again,
Yeah. It checks the boxes. It checks the boxes. They
there you go.
I agree. I agree. That was a movie that was pretty solid. It just got a lot of hate. It got a lot of unnecessary hate. It's not a bad movie. It's actually a pretty fun, like you said, lighthearted type vibe, man. It's really just a fun go watch movie. It should have done more than what it did, but
Yeah,
you know how the internet is.
of course. And then it pissed me off because the internet was all over it once it came on Disney Plus. Everybody was like, "This movie is so
That's
good." Like you
exactly how it
guys
happens. Oh my
suck,
god,
bro.
this movie
Like,
shouldn't have, this movie didn't deserve the hate it got. Yeah, we know you should have went to pay and see it.
like yeah. Why did you hate on it then? But
Yeah. Why didn't you
here's that
go
set
see it?
photo that BZ just dropped of Wonder Man from Wonder Man, I should say. Uh,
Yeah,
and
his logo right there.
it seems like they might be doing a lot with this. Just off of just seeing this, it's like this could go a lot of different places, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's dope. And so, like we said,
Especially with him being an
they are gonna
actor.
have the.
Imagine if they make it like like he was an actor being a superhero, but then becomes a real
that-
superhero.
That's exactly it. That's exactly what I was about to say. That's how meta it's about to get. It's an
Okay,
actor playing a superhero who is an actor playing a superhero.
yo,
Because that's what he's acting about, right? Like his movie role is him as a superhero. So we're
oh shit,
so
that's crazy.
meta right now. We are so meta right now. It's like, you know what? That's cool. He's the dude playing the dude disguised as the other dude. That's great.
Yet again, baby. Like it's crazy.
So yeah, that should be. I mean, I'm like I said, we this is the first anything official outside of the announcement of Yaya that we are getting of this. So it's cool. I mean, it's just a logo, but hey, it's something, right? Like
For real.
it's letting y'all know, hey, this shit's still happening over here. We just haven't said anything.
Which is kind of crazy.
It's
Because
insane.
the internet
It's insane.
collectively forgot about Wonder Man. Like, no one has said shit about Wonder Man
Not
in
not a piece.
2024. You know what I mean? Like,
Zero.
2024 has not been about Wonder Man at all, brother.
It's,
Like, so
we have heard
it's
everything
pretty
but
crazy. They didn't even really talk
everything
about
but
it
Wonder
at
Man.
D23. You feel me? Like, they
They
haven't
sure
really
the hell
talked
didn't.
about this shit at all, bro.
Man, sure the hell didn't. Skip right over it.
That is pretty comedy, yo. That's
Just skipped
pretty
right on by that
insane.
motherfucker. Took that shit overseas.
Like
That's wild.
what?
That is nuts.
And this is a Wonder Man set photo, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So it's pretty cool.
crazy.
It's pretty cool. It looks good. So I want to see. I want to see the suit. I want to see how he's gonna look in his suit.
Yeah, because that already looks like it could be pretty gas. If I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
Eh,
that's just
you
hard.
know
That
what
shit
this
is
looks like?
hard.
Actually, this looks like it might.
Mm.
You know when they have like a who's that Pokemon? You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then
the
has the question
silhouette.
mark over it. Maybe this is like them about to announce who's going to be Wonder Man in the show. You know what I mean? Like
That's
they're
what.
like,
Yeah,
this is gonna be Wonder Man. Like instead of it being the
yeah.
question mark, it's just the logo. Like that's wild.
That's dope. That's dope. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, this is gas.
That's crazy how just under the radar this shit has been.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Nobody,
Dude, people
nobody.
love Deadpool and Wolverine, but I've seen nothing but hate now that it's out on digital. Well, now you got everybody that has to have a reason to not like it. You know what I mean? Because everybody did like it. And then they just go through it with a fine tooth comb and go frame by frame. And then they're like, oh, look at this CGI here. This is terrible. It's like, bruh, you didn't even notice that until you started doing it frame by frame. You literally had to freeze frame this movie in order to see it. Like, shut the hell up. You know, it's one of those things. Um, but yeah, definitely crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. How we just not got anything from this until now. Shout out to Marvel for keeping that shit under wraps. I guess.
Under wraps, bro. Like they did the damn thing, bro.
Hey, that shit
This shit,
just
this shit
squeaked
gonna
by.
mess around and come out next week, bro. The way they acting, bro. Like they just gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, Wonder Man's dropping in January of 2025. Like, bro, what? Like, bro, that would be insane. That would be insane if they do some shit like that.
I,
Like
yeah, I think
what?
it is. I think it does have a 2025 release date.
Bro, that's gonna be
I
that's gonna be
think it has.
diabolical, bro.
I think it's what it said on my retweet. Hang on.
It's just we just gonna wake up one day and they're gonna be like, this is just gonna be a Wonder Man trailer. Could you imagine if they drop a
Yeah.
Wonder Man trailer tomorrow? Now
Oh,
that would be
we
crazy.
totally not ready for that. Wait a
That would
minute.
be crazy,
They throw a
bro.
trailer at us?
Right before we get the Agatha All Along, like, oh, bro, that would be insane. What if he's in it as a post credit scene or something?
Holy shit.
Right? Cause
Holy
whoa.
shit. Holy
Wait
shit,
a
man.
minute, bro. Hold on. Wait a minute, brother.
If
Wait a minute.
y'all throw Wonder Man in this shit, bro, wait a sec.
That would be so crazy, bro, if they just threw Wonder Man in this, brother. People would not know what the hell is happening. Legit. The internet would actually break. People would be like, what is going on, bro? Like, what is he doing here? What does this mean? Bruh, bruh, he's looking for like Billy is looking for Tommy, but instead he brings out Wonder Man for some crazy reason.
Wonder
Like,
Man.
what the hell? Wonder Man just enters the
who's this
chat
guy?
instead. Like, what the hell just happened? And then he pulls a white vision and just flies off. Like, what the hell just happened? Now my brain's
Holy
trying to
shit, man.
figure out how that could happen. We need to talk about something else because I'm about to make an argument, bro. I'm like, yo, okay, what if Tommy's consciousness actually goes into Wonder Man because he has the ionic abilities? You feel me? And then boom, he teleports him there, like, bro, like tinfoil hat time, bro. Tinfoil hat time. Oh, that's wild. That's crazy, bro.
Oh man. Oh, it's amazing.
Bro, tell me that wouldn't be insane, bro. Like, he's like, bro, what the heck? What are you doing
The
here?
way the internet would explode.
Bro.
Like we
Whoa.
would be able to hear it. You would be able to hear the internet as it crashed. That's what it
People
was.
would
Like
not know what to do, bro.
like the tears that fell when Hulk Hogan joined the NWO and turned sour. went
Yeah.
full complete bad guy, or when Anakin shot Mace Windu out the window.
Yeah, exactly.
That that level is that level of pain and
Oh my
crashing that you would hear
goodness.
around the internet. You just have to be like, yo, hey, yo, what the fuck was that? Get
Like
on
a
the
whole bunch of
internet.
smoke just covers the screen, and then as it dissipates, you just see the W just glowing through the
It's just
smoke,
a
and
glowing
you're like,
W
"What
on the
the hell is
screen.
happening? Like, what the?"
Oh, dude.
That would be crazy as hell, bro.
That's the level of crazy we're talking right now, man.
Wonder Man will return in Vision Quest.
It's
Like, what? Oh, wait a minute.
like,
Not
excuse
even in his own show. Wait a minute. What's happening?
me? We're doing this?
Yo.
Crazy.
Oh, shit.
Crazy.
That's hella funny.
That's where it
See,
is. That would be
seeing
that's
Wonder
exactly
Man
what
at
would
the
happen.
end of Agatha would be great. It goes well, especially given his brainwaves were cloned to make Vision in the comics. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's why I'm
Right.
like,
It connects. It
that's what I'm
connects.
saying. He can have a connection to it because it's like, oh, something, just magic is what drew Billy to William. Maybe something about him, Tommy being more of a mutant, has him drawn to the ionic stuff or him moving fast or something. Who knows, bro?
Exactly.
That shit could be
I'm just
crazy.
saying it's not far fetched at all.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Not far fetched at all. So
Uh, okay, I don't think they're gonna drop anything else.
it
I
doesn't
think
look
we're
like it.
I think we're safe. 7 minutes later, Wonder Man trailer releases. Like, jeez, bro. Okay. We were talking about Agatha. We can kind of. I think we kind of talked about Agatha.
Yeah. We kind of gave it the whole spiel there.
We even
Pretty good
talked
stuff.
about this week's episode. We know death is death now, so that should be interesting to see. I don't know what's gonna go on there, but we know death is death, and death knows that. Death knows about freaking. God damn it, Lillia, which was
Yeah.
crazy. Like, yo, what's up,
She was just
Lillia?
right
You
there
remember
waiting.
me now? Like, that was crazy, bro. Like,
You're right
like,
there waiting.
like, long time no see, girly. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? Like,
Yeah.
what?
It's like, about time you remembered. Like what?
Yeah, that was crazy.
What do you mean?
And I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a little theory about the tunnels. I just feel like those tunnels belong to her. You know what I mean? It just if she felt way
Yeah.
too comfortable in those tunnels, I feel like all dead bodies all people that die, they just sink under the tunnel and
Think
they
under
go,
the yep.
and
Yep.
then that's
Because
just how she reaps
they
them.
were exactly under where they needed to be.
Yeah, like super
They were just
weird.
right directly under it. So yeah, and I agree with you. I agree
Still
with you.
covered
And
in
she
mud
knows
and
that
everything. Like that. Like
she was down there chilling.
that's where
She
Sharon would
came
have
up
went
from the ground.
if she got took into the mud, right? When she was getting
Right.
attacked by the mud, she would have just ended up in the tunnels, and maybe would have
Yep.
died there by or something. But who knows? But she would have just been like boom. But yeah, I'm very interested in knowing what the hell that is about. Because not only was she there, but the Salem 7 were also in the tunnels. And that
Yep.
shit was
They were there.
weird to
They
me.
were there.
I was like,
It's like
what
how
the
they get
hell
down
is
there.
going like yeah, like what's going on here? It just all seemed weird.
Yeah. Yeah. So she said all roads lead to me. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's our territory.
For sure, for sure. Um, what was the Grim Reaper Easter egg in WandaVision? I'm pretty sure it's just one of the
It was his
intros.
helmet. Yeah, it was his helmet in the
Yeah,
intro.
like in one of the intros, we get one of those kind of like cartoony panning scenes when we see
Yep.
like as they pan down, we see like all the infrastructure of the wall and in between them and stuff. And as they pan down, we saw his helmet in the
Yep.
walls basically.
Yep. It was pretty clear.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of that actually.
Yeah.
Grim.
So there's a lot of connections there. And then also Grim Reaper with the connections to Mephisto. So, we're still doing that whole circle thing. So, and then Agatha with her connections to all of that. I mean, Agatha could really be a vehicle for a lot of things, which we talked about. Agatha could be a huge vehicle to a lot of things in the MCU if they want it to be. because she is
Facts.
connected to so many different characters,
She's
good and bad.
I would say she's connected to almost everybody. Like she has to be one of
Yeah,
the
almost the entire Marvel
main
universe, basically.
linchpin characters. Yeah, like she is connected to everybody from the
Yeah,
Reeds to Mephisto. Like the crossover is insane with Agatha. Doctor
yeah.
Strange, like every character that you could think for some reason could be linked to Agatha, and it's really
You can
weird.
link to
Like
Agatha. You can
yeah,
absolutely link to Agatha.
so they could bring in
You're right.
anything and anyone here. And here
I
is
mean,
that Grim Reaper, by the way.
we can even go as far as Midnight Suns.
Yeah, truth.
We ain't got them yet, but Agatha is linked to them.
Yeah, very true.
So yeah, she there's a lot of connectivity with Agatha, and like when they announced that they were having Agatha in the WandaVision series, I was kind of like going crazy a little bit because I was like, yo, y'all don't understand like how connected Agatha is to everything. Like this is a huge deal. I didn't
Yeah,
know they were going to give her own show at the time, but it's like, yo, this is a huge deal that Agatha is even just showing up because of her
yeah,
connectivity and just all the branches that come out from her to everyone everyone in Marvel.
yeah. That's true.
So she's a very very pivotal character, and I like what they've
Billy,
done with her thus far.
I feel you should know. I feel I should know you, but I don't know who you are. Wonder Man. I get that a lot. Leaves. That's crazy. That's crazy. He walks in like Superman and Black Adam. That's crazy. I'm not gonna
Yo,
lie.
oh, I got it. Oh goodness! I had to give me a drink of
Yo,
water on that one.
that's
Jeez.
crazy.
That's wild, man.
That is hella wild, bruh.
That's wild.
Oh shit.
It's all right.
Um. Oh, Billy versus Death would be dope. I don't think we're gonna see Billy versus Death though. I feel like
Ooh,
I feel like it's
you
really
know
setting up
what? You
Agatha
know what?
versus Death, but it could be Billy. Agatha
Yeah,
could get
I
taken
think
out, and then he
I
have to
wouldn't
like.
rule that out. I wouldn't rule that out. Just the way things are going, now that we know, now that everybody knows, Billy's still kind of a little bit pissed about things. So
Truth.
I mean, he was apologetic um for what he did because he lashed out. But who's
Yeah.
to say that when he sees Rio again, he won't lose control?
Truth. Especially because knowing that Rio was death, a lot like the
Yeah,
people around him was
playing with them the
dead.
whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you playing in my face?
Whoa. What if he
I could
tries
see
to
him being
like?
upset about that.
What if he like switches sides, and like is like,
Oh,
hey, Death, if I can you give me some answers about my brother?
yeah. Can you give me what I want? Like,
Can you
make a
give me
deal
what
with
I
death.
want instead?
Think
Like,
about it.
if I can't
He
get
could
what I
make a
want from the
deal with
road,
death.
can you give me what I want? Where's William? You know,
He
asking
could
all
make
these
a deal
questions.
with death. Holy shit!
Brother,
He could
whoa.
make a deal with death, bro.
Yo.
In the same way
Yo.
Agatha sort of kind of did herself.
Yeah, Agatha already had a death
You
deal.
get the power, I get the body. That was a deal.
Oh, yeah. And I could even see
Yeah.
him saying the same thing.
Ooh.
You get the bodies,
Ooh.
but I get the answers. You know what I mean? Like, or some shit
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
that. You know, trying to switch it up. Like,
Hell yeah.
whoa.
Hell yeah. I'm saying there's a lot they can do in 2 episodes. I'm just saying. Back to back on top of that, there's a lot they can do, man. Now
That's wild.
we do know based off the trailer, we do need to see some of these older witches that we saw in the trailer. So
Yeah, that's
that's
why I
good
think
too.
that this next episode could be like another like an episode that we had for Billy, where it's like a
Yeah.
flashback almost, but for Agatha,
Yeah,
or it could
for
just be
sure.
both of them kind of having to go through the shit together or something like that. Because I mean, I guess no, not necessarily. Everyone doesn't have to go through something in the same thing. But so yeah. So, yeah, you know, we could see them having to
Yeah.
live back those moments, or that could even be like the beginning of the finale. I just hope we get a lot of the flashback shit out of the way quick, fast, and in a hurry, so
Yeah,
we can
get
actually
it early and keep
continue.
moving.
Yes, 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 yes. I want to continue moving in the story because it's like until we see the scene of Agatha doing the thing, you know what I mean? It's gonna be like, oh, well, we're gonna know that that's gonna be kind of something that they're holding over our heads a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I agree.
yeah. So I'm hoping that we can get a lot of that shit out of the way in episode 8. To be honest, like
Yeah, I feel like they should just jump into a flashback, get it going, and then just get the shit rolling right after that.
get
Keep
the
us
shit,
moving.
bro. Let's start rolling with the punches. You know.
Yeah, keep that shit moving. Yeah, that's it
Um,
right there.
let's see. I almost feel sorry for the Salem Seven. They wasted their whole lives, lost their humanities just to die by Lillia's foresight. They died for nothing. The
Hey, they
Nazgul
knew the risk.
sisters.
Hey, they signed up for this. They knew that if they came after Agatha, it might get real. Okay, no one didn't know that. They just took the advantage because she didn't have her powers.
Yeah, facts.
That's what they get for trying to
Because
cheat.
nobody would have messed with her before. You know what I mean?
Zero. That's why they didn't come after her.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why they left her alone. They was chilling when she had all her powers.
and then it's like, oh,
You didn't
nah,
hear
we're
nothing
going to
about
come for
no
you
seven.
now. Like, bruh.
You just saw that
Oh,
flashback on WandaVision. That was it. That was her mama shit. That's it.
facts.
You didn't hear nothing about them after that. Nothing. All of a sudden
I'll,
they now they in Westview. Okay.
while I understand why, like, some people definitely wanted to see more from them, I'm like, man, they dead, bruh. They, 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 they
They
out of here,
they gone
buddy.
gone.
Yeah,
They
they
gone.
gone.
We got bigger fish to fry.
They, yeah. And we know that not all of them are dead, too, so they could do some crazy shit.
Facts.
Of course, Rio is death, so she could just not do death stuff. You know?
Dude, that stuff.
For real.
But
Death
no,
and
that's facts
Mephisto
though.
being introduced in this series or in the MCU, this is a time.
And that's facts. That is
Hey,
facts.
we were just talking about this, but Death was actually basically hinted to or basically talked about in Thor Love and Thunder. Like, she is one of the
Yeah.
cosmic entities in the, I don't even know, the
That
chamber.
that
In the
hall, the
chamber.
hall of statues there,
The
yeah.
cosmic entity chamber. Boom, there
Yeah,
it
we'll
is.
call it that. That's it. We
Yeah,
discovered it.
that's what we calling it right there.
There it is.
The cosmic entity chamber. So we see her there, and I think it's actually weird that we don't see Mephisto in there. You know what I mean? Like, I guess he's not as
Ooh,
cosmic of an entity as Death is, but you would think, he'd
fair.
be up there somewhere. I mean,
Yeah, he would have some kind of mention, you would believe, right?
I mean, maybe not. Is he a cosmic? I mean, he is, but he's not, right?
Yeah.
I guess
I think that's a
Death
fair
is
assessment. It's
more
like, I mean, you
cosmic
could
than
if you
he
could look
is.
at him. Hmm.
You know?
Well, yeah, I guess because death is a being. So when we look at cosmic beings, we kind of look at things on scale of almost like how they in Thanos' case, how he spoke of balance. We think of that, right? So death
Mm-hmm.
is kind of one of those entities
Oh, I see what you're saying.
that do represent the balance of things. So I guess that's why you would put her above Mephisto.
Interesting that the Watcher is there too. Uh, what is it? It's the Watcher, Lady Death, Eternity, Eon. There's a lot of cosmic entities in there. I like that. I like that. That's dope. I hope we see something come from that in some way. I don't know how, but I hope we
I
see it
agree.
happen.
I hope it's more than just an Easter egg, right? More than just like fan
Yeah.
service. I hope that we do get because from that picture we do have some of those already in more than
Since
half.
that, since that, those have been introduced. It's like, hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we got more than half of those currently in the MCU. At some point, you can find them. So
yeah.
I think it stands to reason that you can probably expect more of them to show up. I don't see why they wouldn't, especially when you can do things like just put their face on something. Or since we have Doctor Strange jumping through shit, we're still in the multiverse. We still got supernatural things. We still got the occult out here. There are ways we can see these other individuals. So I don't see why not. We got other things like Eyes of Wakanda and shit like that. You know what I mean? We could see some of these entities, man. There are ways. There are ways they can make it work.
Man, I agree. I agree. And I think it's dope that Death and Mephisto have been like literally brought in with this show. On top of all these other things, right? It's like, damn, what the
Right.
hell?
Right.
Like
They really just threw that
crazy.
shit in there in one series.
This
We
guy
got Mephisto
Kiwi said
name
I
drop.
missed the episode. By the way, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Did Mistress Death show up, bro? What?
Kiwi is always Kiwi. Come on, fam. Come on.
Yo, come on, brother.
Hey yo,
Bruh. We done spoiled the whole show for
we
this
done gave
man.
this man the entire episode.
Bro, come on, Kiwi. You know you gotta be caught. You know you gotta be caught up, man. You know you gotta be
Yeah,
caught
you know
up,
you gotta be
bro.
on before you hop in the chat on Mondays, man. You got
Cause
two
we
things you
talk
gotta
about
watch.
all of the stuff, man.
Two things you gotta watch over. Two things you gotta make sure you know before you hop in the chat on Monday evening. That's Agatha and that's Penguin. Those are two
Oh,
things you can guarantee we gonna give you.
for sure,
Everything
for
else you
sure.
never know. But for the guarantee, Penguin, Agatha. Come on, Kiwi.
For that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty diabolical. Becca says, "Why didn't they chase Agatha in those 3 years? Though, is it the same reason she didn't go after her until her memories returned? No, 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 no. Basically, she didn't. Agatha was basically untouchable because she had the dark hold that whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see
Mm-hmm.
what you're saying. The 3 years, no one knew where she was. I don't think because she was
Yeah,
still under
she was
Wanda's
still
hex and
under
shit.
Wanda's
So
spell. Yep.
yeah, so no one knew what was going on. No one knew that the Darkhold was not in her possession until Wanda, quote unquote, died. I know everyone doesn't want to say that, but you know that's kind of what happened. She died.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah. That's
So
exactly what happened.
when we see Wanda die, all
Sorry.
of the Darkholds also basically die with her, and I'm pretty sure that is a event that would. I'm pretty sure Death would know if the Darkholds, you know what I mean, got destroyed. I don't know why. I just
Right.
feel like she would get like a notification. It would be like,
Yeah. The
you know, like,
entire underworld.
yeah, it's like, bro, one of the biggest cosmic weapons is out of existence in all of the multiverse. You know, so it's like, what the
Somebody gotta
hell?
feel that. Somebody gotta
Everybody
know.
go get Agatha because she was the last one to have it. You know, that's all everybody
Somebody go get
thinks.
Agatha.
Because she was the last one to have it. And if it's gone, that means
Holy
she's
shit.
fair game, baby. So let's go get her, bro. So I
That's
think
fucking
I think
funny.
everybody always knew where Agatha was. If anything, they just were always too scared to do something about it. So once they
Yeah.
find out, it's like, oh yeah, bro. Like it's like the Continental Hotel getting a green light on John Wick. You feel me? Like everybody is going
Pull
after
up. Pull
her.
up. Sit the whole organization after that man.
Bruh, crazy. I don't think Bast was in Love and Thunder. I think she's too busy dealing with Wakanda personally, and maybe side eyeing Khonshu. If
No. They actually cast
I
an
think,
actor for Bass.
yeah,
They
I
actually
was
had
like, I
cast an
think,
actor. She was there at the assembly. It was a very,
yeah,
very super quick
you
blink
see
and you
her.
miss
She's
it.
sitting there. She's
Yeah, if
like
you
in the
freeze it at the right
garb
moment, you can see her.
and everything.
Yeah, she's in there. She's in there.
Yeah, she's definitely there. Because it was like wild to all of us that she was there. It was like, what the hell is Bass
What
doing
the-
here?
Holy shit, she's there. Why wasn't she in Moon Knight? Like, come on.
Yep,
Because
that was the
she's
immediate
Khonshu's
question.
sister. That's Khonshu's sister. She should have been in Moon Knight.
100% she should have
They
been in
had a
Moon Knight.
statue. They had the Bass statue in Moon Knight.
Oh, shit.
Right there in the room where they were judging and shit. Like there was a bad statue. If you the wide shot, there's a
There
bad
sure
statue,
was
big
a
as hell.
bad statue there.
So it's like it's why it kind of made sense, but it kind of didn't because it's like, well, how are we just not going to where she been at this whole time?
Here she at. Here she is. This was Bast in
Yep.
the MCU. She was
Yep.
definitely there chilling with all the gods, which I think is lame because I feel like
Lame as fuck.
I
I'm
feel
so
like
mad at
she's
that scene,
way
dog.
too cool to be there with everybody else that was just lame as hell. But you feel
God
me?
killer on the
This
loose, and here are all the gods in one room.
chilling. And he doesn't pull up. Like, bro, the way
He
that Gore
doesn't
should
pull
have
up.
pulled
I was
up and just
so
started
upset.
slaughtering people, it would have been
Uh,
amazing. That would have been
there's
amazing.
so much they could have done with that movie, man. There's so much they could have done they didn't do.
Like, as they're arguing, he should have pulled up and started murdering everyone. You know
I'm
what I mean?
talking. I'm talking. Come through a window, slow
Bruh,
motion,
yes.
pull up with the sword. Like, all right, who wants to dance?
Hey, facts, Matt. Bast is gorgeous, bruh. Bast is looking
Oh
good.
yeah. Oh yeah.
They did the damn thing. They knew who they was
Great
casting. You
casting.
feel
Great
me?
casting.
You feel me? They knew who they was casting. For real, for real. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yo. We didn't we definitely got caught off track because all of that wild random news that just started dropping out of nowhere, bro. That was insane.
Freaking Marvel, man.
Freaking Marvel, bro. That shit was
Every
crazy.
time. Every time. They do it to us every time.
We can't just chill, damn it.
Man. They didn't even wait a
um,
week this time.
for real. Like
You know,
what?
we got them today. We got them today. Midstream. Thanks, Marvel.
Thanks,
We know y'all
Marvel.
out there lurking. We know y'all on TikTok watching us. Thank you.
Bruh, for
Thank you
real. They
for throwing a whole
definitely
monkey
watching
wrench in
this
it. We were
shit.
cooking. We were cooking, man, and you guys came through and just dropped bombs.
For
Thanks.
real, they was like, look at them having a good old time. Drop the news now. Like, what? Like, that's so out of pocket. Oh, man.
Unnecessary.
Let's
Unnecessary. How dare they?
see. Yo, what's up with it, Mr. Krasinski?
Oh,
Coming
oh,
from, my guy said greetings from Turkey.
love it.
Yo, circling back to a conversation that me and BZ was having earlier today, just real quick. Yo, I don't think Pedro is gonna be Reed Richards after the multiverse saga. You feel me? I'm just gonna say
Coming
that,
back to
Mr.
Pedro.
Krasinski. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like saying that Pedro is gonna be the Reed Richards for the rest of the multiverse saga is like saying that basically John Krasinski would be the, people did say that before we got
They did say that
Multiverse of Madness. Hella people were
because he was
saying that John
supposed to be.
Krasinski is going to be our 616 or all of this other stuff. And guess what? He died. So
He did.
things are open for discussion.
Oh,
Things are open for discussion.
oh man. Oh, he died. That happened. That definitely happened.
Bro, Doom can
That
pull up at
happened.
the end of Fantastic Four First Steps and just murder everybody. Like, we have no
That's
idea. Like, bro, we have no idea what's going on with these movies, bro.
that's
Like,
true, man. Well, I mean, think about it. Let's jump real quick to that. We're talking about the multiverse. Are we already on read number 2, y'all?
bro, we're already, bro. That's all I'm trying to
This is
say,
already number
man.
2. He's not even in the 616 either.
He ain't even in the 616,
We got 2
bro.
reads and ain't none of them 616.
We got 2 reads and ain't none of them sacred timeline.
Come
That's
on,
it.
man. Come
That's all I'm
on.
gonna say,
Like,
bro.
just
That's all.
think about that. That's all we're
Like,
saying. Just think about that.
just
Going
thinking
forward.
about it. That's
Going forward. Like,
crazy. No one's thinking about that, bro. Like, we
just
got
saying.
3
People got new
Spider-Man,
faces
but we
after
can't
Secret
have
Wars in the
3 Reed
comics, man.
Richards. Oh, okay, cool.
We got 3 Spider-Man. We got 3 Spider-Man.
Like, Reed
Just
Richards
saying.
is the character that has multiple variants, if anybody. You know what I'm
If
saying?
anybody. He has a
It's
whole council of himself.
so, bro. Come on, son.
He
What are
got
we
a whole
talking?
council. A whole council of reeds. Like Kane, there's a council of reeds. What are we talking about?
Bruh. But Yeah, I just had to say that real quick, because Mr. Krasinski's name made me think of Mr. Fantastic and John Krasinski and all of this stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, bro, hold on. But much love to you too,
Yeah.
bro, and greetings from from out here in where we at. You feel me? From us to you.
Love from the States. Love it. Thank you, Turkey. We appreciate it.
Facts, facts, facts. Okay. So, we can at least talk about all of the things we had on the docket today. Let's check out the Russo Bros thing. It's not too
Yes.
long. It's not as long as James Gunn's. His shit was like 45 minutes. You feel me? So this one isn't gonna be that long. You know what I mean?
Let's do it.
Let's see. Shit, I sent it to you, huh? Because I don't want to have to find this shit right now. I think I sent it to you in the DM, or no, it was in
It was in the It was in the Marvel chat
Marvel
channel.
chat. Here it is. Hey, shout out to RL.
Yeah, shout out RL.
Let me let him know. I'm gonna reply to his shit right
Yeah,
now.
I'm about to say
I
he
think
was
he came
he
in
asked
and
in
was
the
like
he asked in the chat.
about to cover this now. Just in case you're not in here, RL, I just hit it in the Discord. Can I hear this? Oh, I can't hear this. Let's hit the audio real quick. And you can see that in the Discord, right, BZ?
Yes, sir. I can see it and I can hear it. All good.
All right, bet. I'm just trying to make sure. Well, I can't hear it, so let me fix it so I can hear that shit too. Google speakers. There we go.
Every user's dream. I can watch my favorite streamers without.
Now
There it
me
is.
and Stream can hear it. Let's go. All right, chat. So just so you guys know what's going on, the Russo brothers recently talked to Collider about Avengers Doomsday, Secret Wars, the filming schedule, scripts, and more. So we're going to check out that video right now, and we're going to kind of break it down, talk about it, and then BZ even has a little bit of a scoop for us going into Spider-Man 4 and some of the things that could be happening around those parts. So I'm ready. I'm pretty sure BZ's ready too. So let's just dive on into this and see what the hell is going on, yo. I see you're muted, BZ, but I think you're ready. I hope.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm ready.
bet. I just had to make sure. I was like, I don't want to start this and you not be here for the whole thing. I'll be like, damn. All
No,
right,
we're good. We're good. You can crank it up.
Let's get it. Yeah, y'all should be able to hear it too, chat. So let's see what's
into
going
something
on.
else you guys are working on together. Where are you in the writing process of something called Avengers?
We are right in the middle of the writing process.
Oh shit!
Is it Marcus
in
and
the middle,
McFeely,
baby.
or is it who is actually working on the script?
It's Steve McFeely is writing the script.
Right. I'm assuming you guys are intricately involved.
Steve
Yes,
Absolutely.
I mean, we've always worked very closely with Marcus and McFeely through all the work that we've done together, and yeah, and that's the absolute.
And they're both partners in Agbo with us. I mean, this is, we're very tight collaborators, all of us. Yeah.
Do you think with Infinity War and with Endgame, you guys shot them together? Will you be doing that with these two upcoming Avengers films, or
good
do you
question.
think that can't work?
It'll be similar, but we'll have a larger break in between the two movies than we did. I think it was 4 weeks, maybe. Do you remember? Was it 4 weeks in between
I think it was less, but yeah.
Infinity War and Endgame? Yeah.
I think it was a couple weeks, but no, these are more properly. They're not as separated as you would normally separate two films of this scale, but they're more substantially separated by a year or so.
Oh, so and again, I'm
Oh, baby. So does
Yeah, that's
that
big.
mean?
That's big.
Does that mean that they're not okay? That's crazy because they literally just said that they filmed Infinity War and Endgame back to back, but they're not doing that with this. Is that right?
They're not doing it as closely as they did with Infinity War and Endgame. Like they went almost literally back to back
Yeah, like
with Infinity War and Endgame. I think they got some time in between, but they are shooting them pretty close to each other. So they almost in that same sense serve as a part one and part two of each other.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. I definitely wanted Secret Wars itself to kind of be a two-parter. You feel me? But
Yeah,
that's insane.
which I think can still happen.
It could.
Maybe like in like break off films. So I mean,
Maybe
who
that's
knows?
why there's a little bit more time between them, right? Because it's like
Ah,
Doomsday, and then they have a little time between them, and then they shoot Secret Wars 1 and 2. You know,
yeah, yeah.
that would be dope.
I don't know if you've announced this, but do you know when? Like, do you have a start date that you need to start filming this first one?
We do.
I like that. I know it's next year, so it's just a question of So you're not going to tell me.
Well, it's in the spring.
Can I ask? Is it London or Atlanta?
We haven't made up our minds yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Let's
we have.
asking. Let's asking good questions.
It's
Nah, he's
probably
getting the
better
real
not to
questions
say.
off.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look, we're still we're being sort of reticent because we're still figuring a lot of this out.
no, I totally get it. One of the things that I love is seeing movies in IMAX.
Yeah.
So, and I think that what's been going on with Dune and with Nolan and with, like, it's just an IMAX film is an amazing experience. Is there any chance you guys are thinking about IMAX film for these Avengers movies?
Absolutely. I mean, hopefully these are, two of the biggest
I
movies
think
of
that
the
was a
decade.
given.
And, they deserve to be seen in the IMAX format. And those are all the conversations we're having right now.
Bruh, that's good to know for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
like that's what we wanted. Do you remember?
Need that.
How different the movie was in Endgame? If you didn't see the IMAX version, like you couldn't see
Yeah, it was
Thanos'
wild.
head when it rolled
It was
off
wild.
into, you know what I mean? Like it was a completely different movie almost. Like because in Endgame, obviously Thor goes for the head and he chops his head off.
Chops that man
In the
clean off.
IMAX, yes, it was beautiful. In the IMAX version, you could see Thanos' head roll. But if you just
Yes.
saw that at your local theater, you didn't see all of that extra stuff going on because it just didn't fit on the screen, which is crazy, but that's awesome as well.
Max for the win.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Facts.
Like, I don't think a lot of people realize it's not like there's months before filming begins where it's like these are all the decisions being made. But so here's my next thing. So you guys are obviously writing the scripts, and there's, Feige has talked about how these movies are going to have so many characters. What is it like in the writer's room trying to figure out what actors we need versus like what Marvel might want versus what works for the story?
Damn,
Like, do
this
you know what I
man
mean?
got
Like, what
really
is that
good
sort of
questions.
writing? What is it
Man,
like
you see that
behind the
stack of
scenes?
papers in
It's
front
like
of him?
getting back on a bike. It was a process that we did so intensely for a decade that we have we have a really codified process that we all work together through, Anthony and Steve, that we collaborate with, and we collaborate with Kevin and the folks at Marvel. So it's very complicated
Sure.
to
Bruh. Like they just got, that's crazy.
to iron out a story of this scale. And the ambition is, similar to Infinity War and Endgame. These are going to be very, very big movies with a lot of characters in them and a lot of storylines coalescing. But we're very excited about the stories. That's why we came back, because we felt like we had a really strong idea for what these movies should be. And we're really happy with how they're coming together right now.
I would just say you hear it in your question. There's a lot going on, but the way we always work our way through the process, and this is what we've done our entire road through our careers and our time at Marvel, etc., is just we just default to what moves us the most, what excites us the most, what is the most powerful version of storytelling we can do here, and that's kind of how we clear up all the other issues in the room.
I mean, I think
I like that though.
Yeah.
That's how it should be, right? This shit works, this shit doesn't. I like this, I don't like this. Let's move it as it goes.
Smooth.
And I think it's arguable that there's probably going to be more characters this time around, right?
Sounds like it. It sounds
like-
like it. I think we're getting the ones we know,
Everyone.
and then everyone else, and then a few we don't know.
one of those, who do we call in? Everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One of
Everyone.
those type of things. And then we just
It's
see
crazy.
every character we've ever seen in the history of Marvel characters show up together. Jesus.
I think I speak for a lot of
That's where
fans
we're
that
going.
we're all very
real.
excited that you guys are coming back to helm these movies. But I am so curious. You hit such home runs with Infinity War and Endgame. Was there any hesitation, like honest conversations about, do we want to go back and like try to do it again? Or like, we have the skill set, let's go and do it again?
I mean, look, on some level, those movies can seem intimidating because they were such successes. But what motivated us to come back wasn't, we're not chasing that. What we're chasing is this idea that we felt there was more powerful storytelling to be done. And that's what motivated us. When we tuned into a story that we felt like had to be told, that we wanted to tell, and that would be an incredible thrill, not just for us, but for audiences. That's kind of what we're focused on. We can't really control, sort of how things, what ends up to a movie after you make it. All we can do is put our best effort into making it.
Yeah, there's no better experience as a filmmaker than, galvanizing audiences around the world and getting them excited about a really ambitious story. And, it's certainly was a highlight of our careers, was sitting in audiences watching Infinity War and Endgame with those audiences when it was electric and felt like a rock concert. And,
it did feel like a rock concert.
Stories
Man,
are
I'm
one
telling
of
you,
the
it was an
last
event.
things that we
It was
have
an
left
event.
that bind people together still. It doesn't matter where you're from or what your political persuasion is. Everyone comes together for stories of this scale, and to have the opportunity to try to do that again, and to have the opportunity to try to get people excited about a story that they all can all get behind and share in together was really attractive to us, because we knew it would have the potential to be another really special experience.
I know I have to wrap with you, but just real quick.
Bruh, they are answering these questions like they've been working for Marvel for years. You feel me? Like, that's how they answered these questions, bruh. They is tiptoeing through the window.
They don't give him a lot, but they give enough, right?
They give enough, bro. You really gotta listen. Like, you really gotta be...
Yeah, you got to parse the words.
You gotta parse the... Bruh. Like, it's the Red Sea.
Man.
Quick, you guys you cast very instrumental characters in your Marvel movies, and I'm just curious. I know with these Avengers films, I am very confident that you will be introducing characters to the MCU that perhaps we haven't seen yet. And so what is it like for the two of you to have that opportunity again to introduce? I'm going to leave it blank, but
Didn't even deny it.
Great Lakes Avengers.
You know what I mean, though? Like, because I'm in the writing process right now. You're obviously breaking down, like, who are these characters going to be? Who do we want to cast? Like, it has to be amazing to be, you know what I mean?
That's the exciting part of it.
I mean, it's like, we all have such a long time investment in these characters. Whether you're fans of the characters before the comics, or even if you just came to them in the MCU, it's that time that we've all invested in these characters. It just makes their meaning and their resonance and their possibilities all that more powerful and intriguing and sort of thrilling. So yeah, it's when you have that emotional investment, it's a thrill of a lifetime.
Yo. Little interview right there coming from the Russo brothers talking about Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. Brian, how you feeling?
I love it. They again, they said just enough, right? They said just enough. They didn't get too deep. they threw out Great Lakes Avengers. Like, don't play,
Bruh,
don't play,
come on,
don't play with
son.
Great Lakes. Come on now, watch out. Don't play about that. And they throw Great Lakes in there. Hey, look, let's hold on to that. It may have been a joke, but that's not something you just throw out, right? Great Lakes
Bro,
Avengers. Hold on.
like who? How the hell do you just have that in your back
You
pocket,
see,
bro? Like,
you see what I'm
that's
saying? Like, you don't just throw
insane.
that out. We got, like I said, we got to parse these words, right? You can't just throw out Great Lakes Avengers and that be a throwaway. That wasn't a throwaway. So that's one of the things I take away from this interview. The other is what we talked about earlier, how they're almost filming these back to back. So that tells you how massive these movies are going to be if they're going back to back like that. Almost, they got a little bit of time off in between, but they're essentially part one, part two. And something I'll touch on in a little bit with Spider-Man kind of smashed in between those two. You essentially get its own little miniature trilogy out of that.
Oh, okay. That sounds crazy because that definitely has been
Yeah.
a question, I guess you can say, when it comes to, what's going on with the Doomsday stuff and Secret Wars. And, of course, we just had the announcement about Blade being delayed because they want to move that to after Secret Wars and stuff like that, right? They don't want
Right.
to. They don't want these certain projects to just kind of be, I don't want to say interrupting by any means, but they don't want it to just be like another Captain Marvel, basically, where it's like, hey, watch this
Exactly.
movie because it shows up in this thing, which is kind of what the Fantastic Four First Steps is, but I'm not going to go into that. But, it's kind of, one of those, it's that but reversed in a way, to where,
Yeah.
like Fantastic Four First Steps is our Thor Ragnarok in a lot of ways, right? Like at the end of Thor Ragnarok, Thanos pulls up, and then you start Infinity War with Thanos with Thor. You know what I mean? I feel like we could have a very similar thing go on with the Fantastic Four First Steps, and then Doom pulls up at the end, and then we start Doomsday either with them or not. Some crazy shit like that could definitely occur because it's the Russo brothers, and they know how to tell a story, my guy. You know what I mean? I'm here for it though.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. So that's something to really pay attention to, and especially
Great Lakes
because of who it
Avengers.
is.
What the hell?
I'm saying you don't just throw that shit out. You don't just throw that shit out, dude. And they didn't even flinch.
Yeah, they just said.
He didn't laugh or anything. He was straight face.
The Great Lake Avengers. What? What? Wait, what?
Like,
Great Lakes?
huh?
What?
Because he left it open. He said, "I'm not gonna name anybody." Great Lakes Avengers. Excuse me, sir.
Like,
You can't just throw that out there. Everybody, we're telling you right now, pay attention to the Great Lake Avengers, okay?
Bruh.
Look at the members.
Like,
Get
what?
familiar with them. Because you might see one or two guys show up. If you see two of them show up that we haven't seen already, you know something's up. All right.
It seems like we're gonna have more than one stretchy guy with an F on his chest. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
like what?
So just little things like that to watch out. That's what these interviews, again, they don't give you a whole lot, but they give you enough to go on. And that's exactly what they did right there.
I agree for sure. Let us know, man. How you guys feeling about Secret Wars? How you feeling about Doomsday? I'm hyped for both of them. I think this was an amazing little chat that we got to get from them. I definitely think this is something like, unlike James Gunn's one that he did, where he was very candidly just openly saying shit left and right, where we were just we couldn't believe it. This is one of the ones where you damn near got to write every single word down that they said and then analyze it. And you have to analyze it, bro. Like they
Exactly. You gotta...
down to the little words that they said, right? Like I think he says resonance at some point or something like that. Like he's like, oh yeah, the resonance of this, and you're like, okay, what character can use resonance abilities? You know what I mean? It's like that's literally what Marvel stuff does to you. It makes you really sit there and dissect it to the fullest, to the fullest extent, yo.
That's facts. And again, because of who it is, right? If it was anybody else, really, okay, whatever. It's the Russos, man. These guys have done nothing but home runs for Marvel. Like they said. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention. You just got to pay attention.
Especially with Doomsday being all about Doom. Like, I don't think people understand why that movie is called Doomsday. Like, Robert Downey Jr. has the most film time out of everybody on that movie. Like, he has like 3 months of filming versus other people's like
Yeah.
2 and 1, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, that movie
Yeah.
is going to be focused on building up Doctor Doom, letting us know about him, giving us his backstory and all these other things. Like, everything is going to really be focused on him, the same way that Kang's Dynasty was really going to be focused on Kang, you know? Like, that was what was going to happen there. It just, they changed it, you know? Things change. Shit happens.
That's facts. It's facts. You're exactly right. They don't call it Doomsday, and if it if it doesn't have a whole lot of shit to do with Doom, right? Like
Yeah.
it's not gonna be a cameo. Like it's
Yeah.
not. Oh look, it's Doom at the end. Like no, Doom is in this thing. Okay,
Doom is
Doom
in
is in this thing,
Like,
and Doom
it's
is
not like
doing
an
Doom
Ultron
shit.
thing. It's way more than an Age of Ultron, right? Like, Age of Ultron
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like a watered down. Like, that's level 0.5. This is going to be probably about a level 2, level 3.
Easily,
You know?
easily, right? And something that you gotta keep your mind wits about is we're not just it's Doom doing Doom things, right? Don't forget, Doom is a genius and he's a sorcerer.
Truth.
So let's think about what happened the last time Mr. Sorcerer Supreme did something. Instead of talking Spider-Man 4, what happened in Spider-Man 4? They cast a certain spell to make everyone that knows about Peter being Spider-Man forget. Well, that in turn caused an incursion. Think about it. All the silhouettes we saw popping in,
Yeah, that's very true.
that is
yeah.
technically an incursion.
Ooh.
That's technically an incursion.
Okay.
So we got Doom coming from a different universe. And he's learning about what's happening here. You don't think he's going to pull up on Spider-Man and or Doctor Strange?
Yeah, that's true. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And we're talking about a sorcerer here. So what can be done by sorcery can be undone by sorcery.
That's true.
Think
And
about
as we know, though,
the
like,
what Doom can do.
yes, exactly. That's what I was about to say. Like, if we really got to think about Doom and the things that he's done before. And Doom, like think about what they did with Thanos. And they made him someone who, like, he didn't just want to kill everybody for death, right? He wanted to he wanted to take out half of the universe for a better reason, for the greater good. It's very possible that we have this type of Doctor Doom trying to do the greater good thing too, right? Like, Bruh could pull up like what's the take on Doctor Doom, where he basically saves the multiverse instead of trying instead of controlling it. He tries to save it. He goes throughout time. Rabam.
You're talking about Doom? Doom?
Yeah, Doom.
Yeah,
When he becomes like Rabam Malal or something like that, right?
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
when he
that's
becomes
what we're
that,
looking at.
he tries to go
That's
and
what we're
save the
looking at here.
multiverse. Like, bruh, that's what we're about to get, buddy.
That's exactly what we're looking at here.
Bruh, like the Library of Worlds type of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
brother, come on. Like, it's about to
That's
get
exactly
spicy,
what we're looking
bruh.
at here. We got Doom, who doesn't want to see his world go. Well, technically it's not his world, but he doesn't want. He live here too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't want it to go. So he's going to do everything in his power, no matter what it takes, even if that means dealing with the Sorcerer Supreme on this earth.
I agree.
Then trying to sway Spider-Man to his side. Because think about what Spider-Man's dealing with. Let's
Shit.
dive in.
Look.
Think about
I
what
like the
Spider-Man's dealing with
transition.
here.
I like the transition.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Spider-Man he had to have everybody who cares about him forget who he is. So those relationships that he built with Mary Jane, with Ned, with the Avengers, Doctor Strange in particular, they don't know who he is anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody knows that. So how do you think that's making him feel? Like, think about what he has to deal with internally. And then let's say Doom pulls up on him and he sees the face of the man he once knew. It's not the man he knows, but seeing that face again, he remembers Tony. So imagine how that must feel. And what if Doom's like, hey, yo, I can kind of fix this, man. Will you help me? You don't think Peter's going to jump at that?
Damn,
You know, that,
yeah.
in a sense, he sides with
like,
Doom, not
oh,
out of
shit.
malicious intent. Not
It's
out
like
of malicious
Mysterio
intent.
all over again, but now it's
Yeah,
different, right? Give him that
it's
Mysterio
different.
vibe to where it's like, like, oh well, instead of him giving it to him, it's Doom asking him like, yo, help me. And maybe he even singles
Can
out
you help me
this
fix
Peter
this?
because he knows of the relationship that he had with Iron Man that is his variant.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, and he's like, bro, he
Mm-hmm.
was my variant. I'm not his variant, because of course that's how Doom is gonna think, right?
That's the joke. We Doom doing Doom things.
He's
Are
gonna be
y'all
like, yo, I
following us
am
right
Doom
now? Are
Brown.
y'all
You're like,
following us right now?
yeah, bro, that's crazy.
We could essentially see Spider-Man team up with Doom
To save the multiverse,
to
bro.
save the multiverse. But how do you think that's gonna swing with everyone else? Doom ain't a
Damn.
good guy. All right, Doom's not a good guy.
And then we have like the
Just saying.
Fantastic Four trying to tell him the truth, and he's like, "Bro, I don't even know who you guys
You
are."
got
Like
exactly.
reverse the entire shit on its head, because of course Peter
Yes.
and Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, they have a huge history together. Take that whole history, give it to Doom instead, flip it all on its head.
Boom.
You know what I mean? Like,
Boom.
oh
Boom.
shit,
And then
yo,
this again, this is in between. Spider-Man is in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. So we got Doomsday with Doom pulling up and doing what he needs to do. And then Doom following that trail of whatever he's doing into Spider-Man. Pulling up on Spider-Man. Convincing Spider-Man to join his cause. So Doom
damn.
essentially wins. Doom wins. Because we got to get to Secret Wars. Doom can't lose before Secret Wars.
That's true.
That just defeats the purpose. You feel me? So we got
Like,
basically a
so
triple
Doom
threat of
like
Doom.
puts Spider-Man on a mission. And then that's what Spider-Man 4 is about. It's him doing Doom's mission.
Yes. Yes. With all the
Yo.
multiversal elements, I know people want Spider-Man to be a grounded story,
So
and
we
we
are
were
going
kind of
full
riding with that.
multiverse with it.
We are going, but because we can't, there's no way to make it make sense with it being a
Without it
grounded
being.
story, with him smashed in between two 1000% multiversal films. You know what I mean? From
Yeah.
start to finish. You just can't do that now. And that's why they said they're still figuring it all out. Because they have to retool what they were originally going to do with this entire back end here.
True.
That's why, like you said, Blade doesn't fit. Blade doesn't fit this at all. There's nothing multiversal about Blade.
Not all. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. You can't put Blade here. You can't put Blade here. There's not even a point in wasting the money and doing all of that stuff. That's why it's delayed indefinitely. It's not canceled, y'all. Blade is happening. It's just not priority, because where are you gonna put Blade? What Blade got to do with anything right now? Like you said, they don't want it to be just a random, hey, come see this movie because we made it.
Truth.
They're
Damn.
quality over quantity. They want to tell a story, a good story. So if they gotta move some shit out the way for that to happen, they're gonna move shit out the way for that to happen. That's not saying it's not gonna happen, but it's just not happening right now because there's nowhere to put it. You can't put round peg in square hole. My guy, that's where we are. So people need to pay attention to that. So we we're kind of combining all this shit together because it all goes hand in hand. Y'all gotta pay attention to the wording, like Sensei said in his video. I told y'all you need to watch this video about Blake. It's the wording you need to pay attention to. They said delayed. They didn't say cancel. Delayed indefinitely. And it's indefinite because they don't fucking know what they're doing yet. The Russos weren't lying. That's legit.
No, yeah.
They don't fucking know.
They
They
just know
don't
they're
fucking
doing
know.
something. That's all everybody
They just know
knows.
they're
Is
doing this.
they making a movie.
It's one, bro. It is one step at a time. We got Doomsday. Okay, bet. Let's do Doomsday. Okay, Spider-Man 4, DDC. We got you. We're gonna have to talk to each other. And then right after that, Secret Wars 1, 2, and 3. In the same way that we mentioned before. In the same way that WandaVision, Loki, Spider-Man and Doctor Strange all went together. This is that again. This is that again. You can add these three to those four.
I like that.
It's
Yeah,
all
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of collects one huge saga with those guys at the forefront.
Nah, that's gas.
So now we're going to get really, really deep into it. That's what we're doing. We're getting really, really deep into it. So pay attention. We told you the wording is super important
Stay
here,
vigilant.
man. It is important. So most definitely. That's what we got happening.
No, I agree with
That's
that.
why that interview was so important.
And speaking of interviews, Tom Holland also just recently did an interview, and in that interview, he talked about how he just recently got a script for Spider-Man 4 and how he loves it and stuff. So, yo, we're really cooking. Like the MCU is actually moving right now. So let's hope they just
moving
keep,
and all the
keep
wheels
on
are
rocking
turning.
it. Exactly.
All the wheels are turning, man. I'm telling y'all. We sit right here on this stream every Monday and we tell y'all what to look out for. So don't be
Facts.
surprised when it starts happening. We're gonna be right back here like, no, we told you.
I'm gonna be like, bro, as soon as the MCU soft reboots and we don't have any of the same characters anymore, I'm gonna be like, bro, I told y'all 10 years ago this was gonna happen.
Listen, we told y'all this was gonna happen. I'm just saying. Look, we came out of the other side of the Secret Wars comics with people with new faces. I'm just saying.
Man.
We had Unmasked Doom for a good little minute. Just saying.
Facts.
Doom had a pretty face at the end of Secret Wars, y'all. I'm just saying. Y'all think we ain't going to change it up for real in the MCU? Come on, man.
Bruh.
Come on, man.
It's
Y'all
definitely
think
gonna
RDJ
happen.
finna stay here forever? Come on.
I just can't.
Man.
I can't see them dropping a bag on Pedro Pascal after Secret Wars. I just can't see that happening like that.
Man,
Like,
that man's stock is about to go through the roof.
Bruh's literally in 7 movies. Like, he's about to be in Fantastic Four, Mandalorian and Grogu, Gladiator, The Last of Us Season 2. Like, bruh, that's already 4 projects. That's insane. And it's only going to keep going up, bruh. It's only going to keep going up.
It's going up. It's going up. So, like, listen, Disney got money, but if they don't have to pay you, they won't pay you. We know about that, okay? If they get out, they can find a way out, they'll find a way out. Don't give them a reason. That's all I'm saying. But
yeah, but man,
I encourage everyone, go back and watch that interview, man. Go back and watch it. We broke it down. We let y'all know what it is. Something to watch.
Facts. Let's jump in the chat. Let's see what they've been saying. Let's see. There needs to be a God culling given how most of them are. Oh yeah. I agree. I think a lot of that, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to the God thing, I don't know why, but I just can't help but feel like that's because of the whole sacred timeline stuff going on. I feel like Kang is behind so much shit like that, you know? Like, the gods suck because Kang wants the gods to suck, you know what I mean? Like, we don't have the X-Men, that's because Kang didn't want us to have the X-Men. Like, we don't have a Fantastic Four, that's because Kang didn't want us to have, you know what I mean? Like, I think all of those answers can kind of lead to Kang in a way. And it would be dope even if we get, like, Dr. Doom saying that shit. Like, this dude basically nerfed your MCU. Like, this dude nerfed your universe. You don't even have a Dr. Doom. Could you imagine not having a Doom? Like, yeah.
No, dude. Listen, think about it. We just talked. You just said where I was about to go. That sacred timeline is there because Kang. What if Doom said, "I'm gonna make another sacred timeline"?
Facts. True.
Who says he can't do what Kang did?
That's actually really a good point.
You know what I'm saying? Who says he can't do what Kang did?
How else do we save the multiverse? You know what I'm saying? Like,
how else do we save it? We unravel it. We gotta unravel this thing, man. So then Loki comes in because he's the one keeping it all together. Doom takes Loki's power. Loki's like molecule man. Doom now has the power to wield the multiverse himself and do as he see fit. Battle World, Secret Worlds, here we go.
Damn.
Just saying, y'all need to understand, Doomsday is not to play. Doom
Doomsday
is going to be
not
doing
to play.
insane things, man.
Yeah, holy smoke!
Insane
Secret
things.
Wars is seeing the time of day. Yes, it is. It's about to be
Mm,
crazy. IDK, how I
it
feel about
sounded like
Doctor
such a far
Doom.
off thing.
Yeah, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy to even say? Like, like Secret Wars is seeing the time of day. Like how?
That's wild. That is
Um,
wild.
IDK, how to feel about Doctor Doom being played by RDJ? What if Iron Man wanted to make another appearance during Secret Wars? I mean,
You
I
can.
wouldn't be against it. Like, we're probably gonna see Tony Stark as an Iron Man. We're probably gonna see Tom Cruise as an Iron Man. We're gonna see every person that's ever tried to be an Iron Man be an Iron Man. Like, it's gonna be
That
crazy.
same thing with Captain America. Same thing with
Yep.
Captain America. You're going to
Yep.
see Chris Evans back. You're going to see Chris Evans as Torch. You're going to see evil Captain America. His shield was actually in Deadpool and Wolverine. Captain Hydra.
Oh,
His shield
yep.
was in
Yep.
that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's true.
All
Damn,
right, we're
that's
going to
true.
get every version of every character. That's the whole point of Secret Wars. That
Yeah.
was literally the entire point of Secret Wars, to get all these variants against each other and up out of here and make one world with what was left. Basically, that's how Miles Morales ended up here. That's how we get all these different versions of these characters on one Earth. It's like Crisis from DC. That's what
Facts.
this is for Marvel.
Latveria exists in that world, and he will save that universe even if he has to destroy everything else from Latveria. Yo,
That's facts. No, no,
yeah, that's
no. That's
hella
facts.
true.
That's exactly how they went about it in the comics. It was like, look, the only way to save our world is to destroy the other worlds before they crash into our world. That's what this whole incursion hunting thing, that time runs out storyline, that's exactly what all that is. So Dr. Doom dipping off of Clea, you created an incursion. We got to go stop it. That was the only way to stop the incursions. Keep them from crashing into your world. So it's either us or them, basically. That's what,
Facts.
that's what we're looking at. It's us or them.
Facts.
So, and you know
Damn.
who ain't got no problem with us or them? Doom.
That's the only
Even
way
Doctor
Doom
Strange
rock.
to a certain degree.
Oh yeah,
That's the
that's
only way
true.
Doom rock. It's either y'all or us, and it ain't going. We ain't going. But even and they alluded to it. They alluded to it in Multiverse of Madness with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Why the Illuminati
Facts.
wanted to lock him up.
Reed straight up said, bro, Scarlet Witch is not a threat to the multiverse. You are, my boy.
You are. You are. Dude, Strange is the de facto villain to the multiverse, because in trying to save it, he ends up destroying it. And we already saw hell, we saw that in Multiverse of Madness as well. The incursions off in the background in that void planet that he was at, man. It was
Yep.
y'all listen. There's so much,
Marvel's
man. We could
cooking.
cook all night with it. There's just
Yeah,
so much,
facts.
man.
Facts, we really
Like just
could.
the hints that they've given us to this point. There is so much going on. There's so much they can jump into with these incursions, man. Oh,
Matthew says, Peter relating to a man who looks and potentially sounds like Tony would definitely play a role. And then imagine him encouraging him or using him to utilize the symbiote. He has never left.
mm-hmm.
He has nothing left to lose. Peter thinks he's alone and angry, and then being given a bit of hope for a price. It would also be messed up if Victor actually had a soft spot for Peter as well in his own iron-willed, terrifying way. Yeah, I'm getting straight Penguin and Vic vibes from it already.
There
You
you
know what I'm
go.
saying?
There you
Like
go.
that's
There
the
you
way
go.
that I see it, and I think that would be absolutely amazing. I think that's the way to go for sure.
And I left the symbiote part out on purpose, but that is exactly correct. The symbiote is still in play here. Let's not forget that, okay? The symbiote is still in play here. All right.
Yeah, for real. Matt said, I can only imagine Spider-Man being symbiote Spider-Man under Doom, or if Doom gives Peter his own unique Doom costume. Actually, both of those would be so fire. I would actually love to see
Absolute
evil
gas.
Peter in the freaking symbiote suit type of. Oh my god, that would be amazing.
You will.
Because Peter definitely
Think
doesn't
about it,
know
think
how
about
to
it.
do. Like
Think
under.
about it.
Oh my god, that would be solid. And just having him go to different multiverses, and he's like murdering other Spider-Men or some crazy shit. Like
I'm
that would be-
saying, like, think about it. You know, we already know the history of symbiote Spidey and
Yeah,
how
he's a
it brings out
menace.
the anger in him, right? Now, if he's working with Doom and then going around in what he believes is saving the multiverse, and we're going to all these different, let's call it battle worlds,
Yeah,
trying to do what Doom has made him believe is to be done, then we can get some iconic matchups here.
that's true. Damn.
In the Secret War setting, symbiote Spidey, we can get some really dope matchups. We can get like, I don't know, Spider-Man versus the X-Men, Spider-Man versus the Avengers. You can get all that crazy stuff, man. You can
That
go
would be
crazy with
lit.
it. Spider-Man versus Spider-Man.
That's gonna be insane.
Just saying. So that's where we are, man. There's a lot of potential. There's so much potential here. There's so much story. And they just have to, do it in a way that A makes sense and A is compelling. I mean, B compelling. So
Facts.
it's the
Matt,
Russos. I trust the Russos.
that's a fact. If anybody can do it,
I trust the
the
Russos.
Russo bros can for sure.
I trust
Matt
the
says
Russos, man.
Kang pulled a maker with regards to attempting to erase the X-Men and the Fantastic Four. That's what I think.
Yep.
I basically, that's what I would think. I think that's what happened. I think that Doctor Doom is going to be pissed about it too, and he's going to be trying to find Kang for that exact reason and be like, "Hey, bruh, like what the hell are you doing, man? Why did you even do this in the first place?" Or something like
Mm-hmm.
that. And then he'd be like, "Oh,
Undo what Kang has done.
yeah," and then he's gonna be like, and then he's like, "Oh, well, the multiversal war of myself," and he's like, "Oh, you think you that important? Well, all roads lead to Doom," and then he just kills them all or
Yeah,
some crazy shit like that,
yeah.
because that's really what we're dealing with. Is we're dealing with Iron Man, but the Iron Man that actually goes through with all the things and doesn't just let the team stuff be the thing that stops him from doing it, right? Because Iron Man wanted to put the suit around the world. He wanted to do all these other things, but he didn't because of the Avengers. Like, if we're dealing
Mm-hmm.
with a Doctor Doom that doesn't have anyone around him, only cares about Latveria, all these other things, like, he's going to be very different, bruh. But he's going to have those same sentiments of wanting to
Yeah,
save the world. So, it's definitely interesting where we
man.
could go with
That
that.
that combination right there, that is just crazy.
And before we were
That
we
is a
were
crazy
looking
combination.
at Kang v Strange, but now it could be Doom v Strange, and
Mm-hmm.
that's insane.
Which is better. Which is better. I'm just saying,
Or it could
sorcerer
be
versus sorcerer.
or it could be Doom and Strange working together against everybody else. Because to be honest,
Oh,
Strange, he's like, bro, he been trying to take out all the universes too. So they could do
yeah.
like,
I'm saying
okay,
you got the third eye
let's
now.
help each other, take every other universe out, and then at the end we go scorched earth, baby, and then whoever is left is the one that is the last earth standing. Like last world standing wins, bruh.
That's it. That's it. But that's where we are. Those are the possibilities that we have with the Russos at the helm, bro. And DDC on
Crazy.
Spider-Man 4. We're talking big action here.
For real, for real.
I mean, back to back to back. That's wild, dude.
It's gonna be insane, bro. I don't know what could happen. We can see so much stuff occurring. Let me know what you guys are hoping for or want to see in the comment section down below. It's definitely gonna be hype. Yo, I think we actually got to talk about all the things that we wanted to talk about today. It took a little bit. I don't think it even took too long. It took about
No,
the
no,
normal amount of time.
did pretty good.
Even with those random things coming out, bruh, like, which is insane. Like, oh yeah, here's Wonder Man, Marvel Zombies, and freaking Eye of Wakanda logos. Like, happy Monday. Like, bro, what?
Man,
But
they just
eyes
knew.
out
They
for
just knew.
tomorrow, for sure. Eyes out for tomorrow morning, because usually
Yeah,
when Marvel does shit like this, it's the next day when something happens too. And I know that
yeah.
they did the Brazil thing as well, but still, it could be very possible that they drop a trailer because they
Oh,
did it
yeah.
at D23. They was like, "Yo, here's the new logo for like what was it like Thunderbolts or a poster." That's what it was. Here's the poster for Thunderbolts, and then they dropped the trailer like
Drop the
not too long
damn
after
trailer.
that. Yeah, so it could be possible, or they just want to stay relevant because Penguin just had a banging ass episode. That's very possible too.
That's possible too. The competition, that's a real thing.
Yeah, competition is
Trying to win
real.
the internet is a real thing between them.
Like for real, for real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. But man, yeah, bro. Any final thoughts before we head up out of here, G?
Ooh, final thoughts. Final thoughts. Listen, y'all. We gonna teach y'all. Read between the lines. Read between what's not being said. That's what's important.
Facts. Read between the lines. I think that's a beautiful way to sum up what we've discussed today. Is to read between the
Yeah.
lines. You feel me? Read between the lines with the Penguin. Read between the lines with Agatha. Read between the lines with what the Russo brothers was saying. Like, there's a
Absolutely.
lot going on here, and it's actually a lot more than we even know. I mean, we still. This is a random side note that I just thought about, but we still have the second part of Across the Spider-Verse, right? Or Beyond the Spider-Verse or whatever. Like, we
Yep.
still have that movie that is also a multiversal movie that no doubt Sony is going to want to capitalize on the in-game or the Secret Wars hype with that, you know? So they might even try to change some shit up there to switch and swoosh things around some way. So we just got to keep our eyes open, stay paying attention to all the wild things that are happening. I mean, Nick Cage is about to be live action Spider-Man in a freaking Prime Video show, which is wild.
Amazing. That's crazy.
So we could even see him pull up in Secret Wars. Like the possibilities are endless. Like we could see Nick Cage being Ghost Rider and and freaking Spider-Man Noir. You know, like the
Can you
possibilities are really
imagine?
endless, bro. Like, yes, I can imagine, bro. I can
That's
100%.
wild.
I can imagine, bro. And I can see him
That is
talking to
wild.
himself and like complimenting himself too. Like I can see the whole shit, bro. Like I can see the whole thing play out, brother. Like it's wild.
Man,
Yep.
that's a lot. Like we say it every week. It's a great time to be a freaking nerd, man.
Bruh, oh my god, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's incredible. And I'm so happy to share these nerdy times with all of you and to be able to discuss these nerdy times with you guys too. And of course, Mike Beasy, I definitely appreciate you being here with us on yet another marvelous Monday, bro. Nerding out about all these amazing things. You guys can bet your asses that next week's episode of Marvel Bros is probably going to, like, if I don't do a dedicated stream for Agatha All Along season finale afterwards, then
Oh
Monday's
man.
episode might be all about it. But I'm not gonna lie, I might go live every single day after Agatha and talk about it, bro, because I know people are gonna have questions. I know we're gonna be able to deep dive and do all the things. Like, I know it, bro. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
probably gonna try to go live every day about Agatha if possible. So
Oh
make sure
yeah.
you guys are subbed up and here for the ride.
Yes, sir. Jump in, hop in the chat. Talk to us, man. Talk to us. We love when y'all got something to say.
Facts. Talk to us because you know we talk back.
Oh
And
yeah.
y'all, of course, have been yet again. It's been an amazing day with all of you amazing people. We're happy to have you guys here chatting with us, nerding out with us, and all that good stuff. It's really a lovely time always, for real, for real. And of course, like I said, we are going to be having our watch party and review for Agatha All Along on Wednesday, starting at 5 p.m. PST, with episode 8 airing at 6 p.m. PST. So make sure you guys are there. We'll be here doing all our thing. And if you guys want to have full access to this watch party, you can get that. It's only available to level 1 Brovengers within the Discord and above. So if you want to join, become a member of the YouTube channel, or you can become a member of our Patreon. Either one, you can get, like, you'll have full access to those watch parties. And when I say full access, I mean you don't have to worry about it not being up while we're watching it or nothing. You'll be able to straight up watch the whole thing with me if you would like to. It's definitely going to be a vibe. It's something that I'm trying to do around here more, just like how we have it available for you guys today. If you were in the Discord, you could have gave us your thoughts, theory, or questions live in the Discord. So make sure you guys are a part of the Cord. Make sure you're paying attention to those notifications, making sure you're paying attention to the stage, because me and Beezy We'll be in there yapping it up, talking it up. We might even just be in there nerding out about some news sometimes. You never know with us. We might, like, it just be like, oh, yo, BZ, something just happened. Let's jump in the court and talk about it. It might happen. You know, we've done it before.
Yeah.
We might do it again. So make sure you guys are all following and subbed up and your members and all the good shit that's going on if you want to show us support here. Make sure you guys like the video. If you like the video, you can follow my guy Mike Beasy at Music City Soul on all platforms. You feel me? He's always doing his goddamn thing out there.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Again, Mike Beasy, I appreciate you for being here with me today, bro. It's been a lovely time yet again.
Most definitely, man. Much appreciated. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to TikTok. Beloved. Shout out to Twitter. Everywhere, anywhere. We love you.
Big facts. Big facts. And you can follow me on social media at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all things Marvel and everything pop culture. Follow me at Sensei Finito to stay up to date with all my thoughts, theories, and opinions. And then follow us on Marvel Bros to stay up to date with everything Marvel, all things Marvel and everything pop culture. Good Lord. I definitely appreciate y'all. I hope to see you on Wednesday for our Agatha All Along season finale watch party. And until then, I hope you guys all stay awesome, stay nerdy, and don't forget to stay marvelous. Excelsior.
If you guys would like to support Marvel Bros, all you gotta do is visit our website at www.marvelbros.com and buy some merch. Represent the superfan. Or you can join our Patreon to get early access to content, patron-only scoops, giveaways, private Q&As, and those sacred watch parties. We appreciate you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Excelsior.
On today's pop culture news update.
And on today's pop culture news update,
On today's pop culture news update,